Previously on Sins, the Hero's Tale. Our heroes waited until dusk and met Stoat in the main square of Antebellum with Sebastian and Ayame in tow. Promising to take them to Boudreaux, Stoat guided the party through the labyrinthian sewers beneath the city streets, using his knowledge of the underground system to safely navigate it. Their path eventually led to an open chamber with many piles of long-discarded trash and refuse. Investigating these piles, the party discovered several vampiric ratfolk children who began to close in on them. A melancholic Stoat revealed that Boudreaux had offered him and his children vampirism in exchange for a better life once his goal of plunging the world into eternal night is realized. Painfully apologizing as his will disappears and Boudreaux's compulsion takes over, Stoat and his children attack the party. Following the old ratfolk's defeat, the party continued investigating the chamber and discovered the smell of incense emanating from a grate on the far side of the room. Committing to the path they tread until now, they prepare to descend further into the pitch-black unknown.
It's been a hot minute since we last did anything.
It really has.
The last one we did was the holiday one, which was I think like a week or two before Christmas.
Yes, I believe that was the week before Christmas.
The last one we recorded of the main campaign was back in November, the 1st of November, if I'm reading my dates correctly here.
So about 4 months, give or take.
Yes.
Well, hopefully we can be on a slightly more regular schedule for this now.
Wait, who are you? Where am I?
Well, you're the reason that we're here in the first place.
I mean, yeah, we're probably still gonna come here in the end.
So are we family annihilators now?
I mean, technically you did just annihilate a family, so you do need criteria.
I guess we can chop, cross that achievement off the list,
I guess we're also considered pest control.
It's an achievement?
I don't know, it's probably be achievement in the video game.
Yeah, I mean, vampirism notwithstanding, you have effectively butchered an old man and about 150 kids.
Pest control. You can put that on our advertisements.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
It's also racist in this world.
Oh no, it is racist.
Not in this town.
I mean, it's still racist.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Where you are doesn't matter.
Alright, well,
That's something the humans on the surface would say, AJ.
dealing with the mass murder of a bunch of vampiric children, I say we push forward.
Alright, then you, I forget, did you open the grate last time? This is the problem with it being 4 months between games.
I think we were climbing up the ladder towards it.
I thought we were climbing down.
Yeah, you're going down.
Yeah, I think we went up to it, but I don't think we actually opened it.
No, I feel like we opened it.
Well, for the
It might be
sake of-
confusing for another session.
For the sake of crossing our I's and dotting our T's, Jury, since you seem to be closest to it, why not give me one more athletics check to get through?
Okay. Oh, I actually gotta pull up my sheet.
That would be extremely helpful.
Yes, I would. You said just a strength check?
Athletics.
Oh, you said athletics. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine you have proficiency in it.
Yes, I do.
Wait, so the mass cure wounds that MJ did at the end of the last session that's up there.
That was
Did we all healed, or?
No. That I thought that too. That was the holiday one.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's right, never mind.
Yeah, because he did mass cure wounds. And then y'all were clerics.
Never mind.
Well, I got a 25, so...
You did get a 25, so with that 25, you pretty much like a crowbar, you try the bladed part of your tail under this grate, and you just flip it right up and off.
Heads or tails, guys? I chose tails.
Boo!
I want to say that was lame, but I know some of the shit I've said is way worse.
Coming from the man who just said, let's name this episode Vampirates.
To be fair, my charisma is only 10, so...
To be fair, 10 is better than 8.
Okay. Jura, as you're peering down into, I mean, it's pretty fucking dark down here anyway, but peering down into this thing, the light, like whatever light they have in this little cistern just completely vanishes.
I can't see a goddamn thing.
Move over, let me look.
Is Okuzad and Thalia want to join the group?
He's
Yeah, Thalia's apparently still kicking back.
Oh, because I would just.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Charia, you peer down into the darkness of this point. Roll a perception for me.
Perception.
Just get a 1.
Perfectly average.
Yeah, with a 10, you can make out a little bit. It looks like the bricks of the wall, as it gets a little further down, start to change. They get a little nicer, but made of darker stone. And where the actual rungs of the ladder going down are a little rusty, dingy, and a couple of them look like they might just fall out of this fucking wall. After you get about maybe 6 or 7 feet down, they look a lot sturdier. Thalia, with your hopping along that, it looks like the ones lower down are made of. It looks like some kind of metal, but it's not iron. It doesn't appear to be rusting like the rest of this is. And as you both peer down into this hole, that smell of incense just blasts your nostrils.
Well, I'm not going first.
No, Jura. You're the first. You get to go down first.
But I can't see.
Just follow the ladder. You know, feel it.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I
I acrobatics down the ladder.
can. You know what? Here, have it.
I already acrobatics.
I would have laughed so fucking hard had you botched this roll, but with a 25, you actually managed to, I mean, as gracefully as you can anyway, navigate down this ladder. I mean, after a couple of rungs, you literally cannot see shit. You're just reaching down with your foot and feeling where the next rung is. But you can feel after about 7 or 8 of them, they start to feel smoother, like not as rusted over. And they don't creak when you put your weight on them.
The bottom's clean.
Well, the rungs are clean. You haven't reached the bottom.
The ladder's clean.
Do you continue to descend?
Yes, I shall.
Alright, you keep going down for another, say about 20 seconds. You're counting in your head. There's another 15 rungs before you finally hit the bottom. And much like before, you can't see shit.
Why did I come down here first?
Why didn't you take a torch?
But the floor down here...
I can
you
cast
notice-
dancing lights and throw it down there. Can
You
I?
can, yes.
Okay,
But
then I'll
you
throw
do
one down
notice,
at him.
Kira, the floor is dry against your feet. There's no moisture or dankness down here.
Ah, good.
And it smells really nice down here, so that's a welcome change.
Ah, pleasant.
So you say you cast dancing lights?
Yeah, and I'm sent one down to him.
Okay, now the lights have to remain within, what, 20 or 25 feet of each other?
Well, then I'll start going down.
Oh, I think they can be within... I forget how that cantrip works. I know they can be within a certain distance of you. I think it's whatever the range of the spell is, but they have to be within either 20 or 25 feet of each other.
20 feet.
Okay, so yeah, as long as each successive dancing light is within 20 feet of the previous one, you can illuminate pretty much down this entire ladder.
Okay. Then I'll do that.
Jura, you see these little lights coming down the shaft that you just climbed down. You notice about the halfway point where you notice that the rungs start to feel different. The stone on the wall becomes this, like, black, smooth stone brick, which is also what you're standing on. And the rungs themselves appear to be made out of some black metal that isn't rusted over like the iron up top is.
Huh. If I can make weapons, I might know what this is. I don't.
rules in this game are what you know and what you don't know.
What skill check would you say is to identify what type of metal?
I would say.
I would say
either-
investigation.
Well, investigation is more for like sifting through something, trying to like uncover something. If you've already found it and you're trying to make sense of it.
History?
For different types of metal, I would say either nature or just a general intelligence check.
Well, then I did an intelligence check. I got a 5.
Yeah, you have no idea what this is, but it feels nicer than the.
MJ, you're not down here.
I mean, we can see it though because the entire place is lit up.
Yeah, with a 10, unfortunately, you know it's a different metal than the iron, and it does seem impervious to rust, but you don't know what it is.
I'll give myself a check when I actually get down there.
Okay, then yeah, you can all head down. Sebastian and Ayame will follow you. And boot you over here, since this map is now no longer necessary. Give you a nice little antebellum shot for now.
Alrighty, I think that we're all down here then. I might as well just take a look at it myself. Absolutely nothing was gained.
Yep, nothing fucking doing. You have no idea.
Nothing of value was gained. Wow.
None of us know.
Yeah, none of you have seen this before. But yes, as the last of you navigate their way down, I'd imagine Sebastian and Ayame would pull up the rear. As they get down, you see ahead of you, because I imagine, Thalia, you would have moved the dancing lights, positioning them ahead of you now.
Yeah.
It appears to just be a long, straight corridor, lined walls, ceiling, and floor with this black stone brickwork. And for as far as your lights can reach, you cannot see an end to it.
Well, again, I'm not going first.
No. Jared being the big strong man of the party should probably go first.
20 silver says illusion trap.
I shall go down the hole. Forward hole.
Yeah, you're already down the hole.
Yeah. The forward hole.
Alright, you walk forward. There doesn't appear to be any change, like the floor doesn't give or even make much noise outside of the tapping of your feet on it. Seems to be just a really long hallway.
Well, I shall continue down the hallway if the others are going to follow me.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll follow.
Yeah, and Sebastian follows close behind that.
And then I guess we continue down.
And for the sake of my marching order, I will put Jura, then Charia, then Sebastian.
I'll also take a look at my spells real quick, making sure what I have.
Okay, so does Jura, Charia, Sebastian, Ayame, Thalia, Okazat sound like a good marching order?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yes, you continue walking, and after a good 10 minutes, you notice there's really no change in the scenery here. Like, whatever this is, it seems to be... I mean, obviously a tunnel of some description, but none of you, off the top of your heads, can imagine why this is here or what purpose it serves.
I'd like to do an Arcana check.
Okay. What are you trying to discern?
Jura remembers the thing with going underground in the area that Charia and Ogazad and Jura went through.
Also, after a minute, Thalia, your dancing lights would go out, so you would have to re-up it. Can't hear you.
So, well, conveniently, it's a cantrip, so we'll just say that I just keep casting it.
It was
With a 1 in Arcana, my friend, you are clueless.
at least it's not a natural one.
Which I believe for you is an unnatural 0, yes?
It would be
Oh, it would be a -2.
Oh,
No,
you're-
negative
yeah,
1.
That's right. I forget your intelligence is stupid low.
I tried my best.
But yes, offhand, like what exactly were you trying to?
I was trying to see if this is like kind of like that where we kind of keep going in a loop.
Oh, or how like it was in the forest?
Like yeah, like in the forest.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't tell heads or tails if it's similar to that or not.
I made a bet, so I'm going to investigate myself.
No, you're not.
Or at least try to.
With a 6 in Arcana, yeah, you're not getting a good enough feel for the magic of this place.
Yeah, if people are rolling Arcana, I guess I can throw my hat in.
With a 19, Charya, you're not picking up on any kind of magical power at all. I mean, there's definitely a feeling of what you can best describe as consecration of this place,
Mm-hmm.
but it is not magical.
I guess we just keep walking then.
Then you continue forward. Thalia, you keep reapplying the dancing lights every minute or so. And after about another 10 or so minutes, you actually start to see a flicker of glinting light at the end of the hall. Don't everybody talk at once.
Sorry, I was
I'm purposely staying silent for this.
forward we go.
Okay. As you get closer, it appears to be torchlight.
Someone's down here.
Anyone can guess how long this has been burning for?
3.
You are not close enough to the torches to determine that. But everybody can clearly see that there is some kind of torchlight illuminating the end of this tunnel and opening up into a wider chamber.
Then I am taking away the dancing lights.
The lights vanish. You are all blanketed in darkness once more.
I am the dark.
With a 24 in stealth, that beats the hell out of most things passive perception, so Thalia effectively vanishes.
You know, that's probably a good idea.
I tried.
That does not, but you think you're hidden.
I'm sneaky.
Yeah, you crouch down, you think you're being sneaky, but the blade of your tail is scraping across the stone bricks, making a bit of noise.
I'm gonna say I'm now behind Okazad too. I've taken the rear.
Alright, go ahead and adjust that before we do anything else.
And I'm using my +2, so that's actually like 14 in stealth. So I got that ring of +2 stealth.
Okay, for the sake of next time, just let me know you're doing that beforehand.
Yeah, sorry, other people are talking. I don't want to talk to people.
With that, I think they'll understand. Alright, so with a 14, I'd say you're okay enough. As you get closer to this room, I guess I could pop you over here now. So those interested in whoever's in this room can go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh, that's gonna be all of us.
I figured.
Probably.
And I will go ahead and put the things in art post as they come.
Well, I'm clearly too far away.
Thalia, you're
You-
you're hidden behind Okazad, so you see
You're
a
also-
lot of you see a lot of silver dragonborn back, but there's not much else.
You're too busy being stealth.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you, as soon as my art post thing decides it wants to load,
One on the top left looks like Johnny Bravo. It'll probably look different when I see the full image, just from the small token, it looks like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, and then obviously,
If his hair was on fire,
MJ at this point, you can, what am I getting at? You can superimpose this stuff over the...
I'm doing it.
Oh, are you editing this one?
Yeah. My software works now, remember?
Yes, that's right, okay.
Superimposing. I helped.
Fuck did I put those guys?
You sent them to me.
Oh wait, no, here they are. I found them. They were in a separate folder for some reason. So the first thing you notice up in front, sort of at the center of the room, is Valjean, the vampire that you met back in the forest.
Okay.
And standing directly behind him are two other presumably vampires that you've never seen before. One, a taller, leaner-looking man with sunglasses and fiery orange hair. Looks like he's playing with a small ball of fire, just kind of tossing it between his hands. He looks more impatiently waiting for something. The other, a much more regal, elegant-looking woman, frozen blue skin, and pretty much her entire body looks as though she is suffering from some kind of hypothermia. Her arms actually give way to icy talons at the end of her hands. And who had the 21 again?
MJ.
Yeah, Sharia, you notice she's wearing the pelt of an Arctic fox around her neck. You also notice with your 21 that both of them have a tattoo on opposite shoulders of Gurren's flag.
I think we found
Traitors.
the vampires we're looking for. There's even Pretty Boy.
With the 21, however, neither one of them is wearing the brooch that Gurren informed you about.
No. I don't think either one of these numbers are Valjean.
Valjean's the guy in front.
we do see the spiral staircase, right?
And yes, you are looking through a small archway, through what is a spiral staircase that goes up to a floor above. It looks like the spiral tightens, and it looks like there's a room up above you, like pretty far up. And then the stairs also continue downward further into darkness.
I look back to the group. Stab?
I imagine like it is either very far above us or very far below.
And on the sides of the room, the three of you with the higher perceptions, you also notice several sarcophagi, some out on the floor, most of them actually setting in pre-dug out holes in the wall.
And flashback to some mummies.
Oh, I'm gonna idly kind of shake my head. No, I'm not sure if we start stabbing just yet. He said he won't fuck with us, but I don't exactly trust him either.
Oh, and there is behind those other two vampires. Knock my headset out for a second. Yeah, right there is a statue of a large winged celestial flanked by two braziers with incense burning in them. Hence the smell.
Go stab?
How about I go see if our deal is still on? If it isn't, then we stab.
Fine.
Sebastian reaches up and reaches over and grips your sleeve, Charya.
A moment of your time, miss.
Yes?
I'm not sure if you've actually fought these things at all in your life. Vampires, that is. But even if we do manage to overcome them here, should things not go our way, I fear that may not yet be the end of them.
Much.
They don't die like normal creatures, you see. They'll revert to some form of gaseous state and return to wherever their resting place is.
So we just have to find the resting which
Unfortunately,
could
it
be
doesn't,
far away.
it doesn't appear as though we have much room to investigate in this room without them noticing us.
No, but the one with
How
the
long will it
black
take them to reconstruct?
By my experience, it takes a vampire about an hour after they've returned to rest.
hat.
But we also have no way of knowing if their resting place is in the same place as this Boudreaux or not. Defeating them may very well tip him off that we're here.
At the same time, that's the one up in front there with the hat. He's the one who we made a quote deal with.
Yes,
About
from
John.
Very
from the
likely
forest.
here.
I
already.
remember him. Yes, I remember him.
So let's go. I'm gonna go check to see if the deal is on. If it's not, then we burn this entire place to the ground. How does that sound, Sebastian?
He gives you a look of mild concern before steeling himself and nodding.
As you wish.
Am ready to stab.
Yep, and she'll kind of give everyone a quick nod before stepping out of the shadows and starting to walk across.
The first thing, Valjean currently has his back to you. He turned to address the other two. The female vampire looks over first,
Well, son of a bitch.
and then the one with sunglasses, the one tossing the fire back and forth, he stops and the fire disappears.
Huh. So I guess those rats were useless after all.
And then Valjean turns, looking at you, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, so you managed to find the place alright.
Yes, we had a little messenger our little guide who showed us the way. Unfortunately, his resolve was in the wrong place.
Well, it was a big idea. So if it caused you any trouble, why are you apologizing to these mortals? Oh right, I didn't tell you. So, Azal, never. Since they made it all the way here,
And he leaps up into the air and lands on top of the celestial statue.
I told them I would kind of stay out of their way, so you've got to be fucking kidding me. Nope, so I'm just going to sit here. You two should be more than enough, right?
You really are a bastard, Valjean.
Now,
And
I don't
sits
mean
down
to-
he sits down on the statue's head and he crosses one leg over the other.
now, I don't mean to be rude and interrupt, but might I ask what your two stakes are in all this?
They look at each other, and then the male vampire, the one that Valjean just called Azar, steps forward.
Eternal night seems more than alright for vampires, wouldn't you say? Puts us back at the top of the food chain where we belong.
For how long?
What are you on about?
Well, you must surely know why the rules, as antiquated as they are, why they were put into place, right? Fear of mortals and such.
I was told it had something to do with Marluxia and Reus and wanting to limit her power, and therefore our power. But if those rules are circumvented, and Eternal Night put in place,
Kinda throws his hands out to his sides.
we're vampires. We have all the time in the world.
Oh, I wasn't talking about those rules. I was talking more about the rules set out by your kind to not get exterminated or run out of cattle.
Ah, yes. The code put in place to keep Marluxia under Reus's thumb.
More to keep her children safe.
Your opinion, perhaps.
No, think of it like this. You do. Imagine you do. Plunge the entire world into darkness. You now rule at the top. But the sun god still has his followers. His followers. Powerful. More powerful than, well, many people. How long do you think you could keep them away from you? And how many people do you think you could consistently keep fighting? because everyone will want you.
You're not a vampire in the dark, are you?
No, I'll admit, I may not have, but there's a small difference between me fighting you and an entire continent fighting you.
Then allow me to educate you. In a world of eternal night where there is no sun, even Rayus' power doesn't find its way to that world. In other words, his followers, minus whatever skills they've honed over their mortal lives, are powerless.
You mean skills like vampire hunting?
We've tussled with a few of them before, yes. Nothing we couldn't handle. And as he's saying this, the female one is actually getting right up in your face. Significantly shorter than you realize. She's about Thalia's height. But she leans in.
Similar, but not quite the same. You affiliate with vampires, don't you?
Ah, man. Jigs up. And she says, throwing her hands up, not really backing off at the vampire right up in her face.
She kind of crosses her arms underneath her very ample chest. You now notice that she's up on you. A look of almost perplexion on her face.
So then why are you stopping us?
Because there is one good answer to that. It's called, I like living.
So why not fully come over to our side? Live forever at the top.
Oh yes, and be hunted by literally everyone in existence, including the other vampires, like Gira.
Well, I suppose the captain will have to be persuaded in time, but there is still a spot. There's still a spot for her in the new world.
Trust me, she's not persuaded at all.
No, she will be, once we're done.
You mean by the fact that she sent me here to deal with this?
The perplexion is gone, and you now see a look of almost haughty excitement, is what I can best call it, as she smiles at you, now revealing the sharp teeth.
Did she now?
Yes. You see, she's not happy. In the slightest, actually. In fact, being Eternal Darkness would allow her to more easily hunt you. And Boudreaux, by extension. You see,
This vampire, Nieva, Valjean called her, reaches forward, gently places a hand on your left shoulder.
There's no persuading you, is there?
alas, I don't think there is, and I'm going to take the same with you.
You'd be right.
She takes her hand off and she turns around and walks back and forth, or back to where Azar was. Looks up at the statue.
So you're gonna be sitting on your ass this whole time?
That was the plan.
Worthless.
The way he sees it is best not to put all the eggs in one basket in case the basket breaks.
It's got very little to do with that. I just told you I'd stay out of your way. That's what I'm doing.
He reaches back and pulls out what looks to be a small book and starts reading.
So then, I guess since I can't persuade you two, we shall have to fight.
Yes, so... Then go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, that's sad.
Okay.
It was nice.
Question. So about this stairwell,
Charia is effectively standing under some stairs. There's an archway right in front of you that leads to that center.
No, that's not what I'm asking. The stone surrounding, does that mean there's no way to see in or out? From there, it's completely stone wall going up. So if any of us were on the outside,
it's
we
not
can't
a
see
wall.
in.
It's not a wall. It's more like a ledge, because that area goes down into the floor.
Okay, so like, say I was over here somewhere.
Right.
Could I still see inside? And they could still see me? Like, could I still fire something off over there?
At that point, actually, you're pretty much at floor level.
Huh?
Okay,
That's
so
not the question.
where you're standing right now, there's a direct line of sight between you and them.
Okay.
There's nothing blocking you.
Okay, so then
I
no,
would-
this circle is not a stone.
This stone ring is just basically a long line of archways.
It's basically a series of archways that hold up a staircase. There's no actual solid walls.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as it goes up, like if you were to take the stairs up, the spiral tightens and gets smaller before it reaches whatever is above you.
Speaking of which, where is the start of going up or down?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if there was enclosed
Is
or not.
it here? Is it here?
From the area that's most even with the floor would be the area right behind the statue that Valjean is sitting on.
So this is the most even, so anywhere further is basically a hit down.
Yes, if you were to jump down there without any means of softening your fall, you would take, I think it's, 1d6 per 10 feet, so you would take 1d6 of fall damage. If you were to just fall down there. But anyway, those initiative rolls.
Oh, stabby time.
You don't have the thing on the side there.
You are right, that is on me.
You know, just... Yeah, let's try. Shall we? Nope.
Okay, then I will roll for these two. Where is their initiative roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. So it's.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Oh wow, that is not what I meant.
That's concerning.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh, okay. One D.
Hamilton S.
And then for Sebastian and Ayame. $15 for Sebastian, not bad. And 9 for Ayame.
That's a lot of nines.
It is indeed.
9999.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Isn't it yeah?
In German, yes, but I was quoting Glorious Bastards.
Oh.
I haven't watched that movie.
So many movies I need to catch up on the next
Conversation for later.
Yeah. So Azar goes to move first. He kind of, with his middle finger, adjusts his glasses to sit higher up on his nose. It's a real shame. You seem like a level-headed bunch. Just gotta check something real quick.
So who was stealth? I know I wasn't.
I'm not.
I am.
I think you were the only one.
So he can move within one of you. Actually, it doesn't look like he can do any. Oh, wait.
I think it's like, wait a minute, surely he has some sort of magic.
Yeah.
Hey, he's playing with a little fireball, so I would imagine so, yes.
Then yeah, Charya. As soon as he gets in front of you, he peers his, or he looks down over the top of his glasses, like glowing red eyes staring into yours. Then why don't you keep being reasonable, huh?
Wisdom saving throw, it's magic.
How confident are you in this? Answer now!
This is one thing that vampires do really well. 'Cause
Yeah, I was
if
about
you
to say,
fail-
how confident are you in this, MJ?
If you fail this, you think you're his friend.
Yep, I think I'm his friend. But
No,
that
no,
doesn't
like,
mean that-
no, like, how confident are you in this?
Not really.
Fuck
I
you.
got 2 with them. Actually, I don't think you can stop that.
It's not a spell?
No, it's just a vampire
it's-
thing.
yeah, it's just something the vampires can do.
Oh, come on!
That is a good thing to keep in your back pocket.
Deadlock was so confident.
That is a very.
I thought it was a
spell.
spell. Like, I'm so used to these charm spells being actual spells.
Yep. with
Yeah.
Vampires, it's just an inborn ability.
Oh,
No,
that's
no.
great.
I am his friend. That doesn't stop me from shooting his friend, though.
That's true. You're his friend. You're not Nieva's friend.
And she'll kind of feel that feeling wash over and go, you're right. I should keep being useful. Nieva, I'm sorry about this.
It's your turn.
I smack the charm out of him.
You can smack the charm out of Charia.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, what is it? Each time the vampire or wait. Do anything harmful. Oh wait. So this one's anytime the vampire or the vampire's allies damage her. It doesn't say anything about. Huh.
Is the creature? Be heated and protected.
I'll roll this like normal charm where if Charia takes damage, then she can roll another wisdom save, because that's just fucking broken if it's stuck that way.
Let's see. Hold on, I want to do something cool.
Like against Boudreaux, that's one thing, but not against these two.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
and what I want to do is I want to jump up in the air above this guy. I forget his name already.
Azar.
Yes, and strike at him with my reverse feather axe, trying to pin him into the ground.
Okay. Then roll me an acrobatics to get into the air. Okay, 19. I'll say you gracefully kick off the edge of the column. Then roll your feather axe.
Oh, come on.
Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit.
If only this was in.
Is that all you can do?
But use no. Actually, I get a second attack. I could try and give it another shot.
Alright, go for it. Well, this time you're actually on the ground, but... Yeah, so you try to get him with another slash. That one, unfortunately, misses as well.
Well, that's an acrobatics.
That was the acrobatics.
Oh, that was the acro... Oh. Okay, so ignoring the acrobatics, yes, a 22 will hit this guy. For 10 slashing, not bad. Just double check something. Okay. So,
They missed you on the first one, but I'll get you on the rebound.
that is technically a magical weapon, so you can about that. And is that the end of your turn?
I can use a bonus action with my tail, if I remember correctly. I think that was something you told me I could do.
Yeah.
The question is, do you want to try to snap the other one out with it, or do you want to keep attacking the fire guy?
Apparently I can't snap him out based on what I'm reading.
I'm gonna rule it that you can, because these two are supposed to be lesser vampires.
I mean, I only have to be friendly to him, not Nieva, guys.
Unless he says otherwise.
Yeah, like all he has to do is order you to start attacking your friends, and if there's no way to overcome it,
Oh, Charia, does that hit?
Yes, that does hit.
Well, hopefully this damage won't be too high, but we'll see. Alright, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad. You rolled minimum damage.
yeah. So wow, you actually did.
And,
So-
I mean, that still took out, a fifth of my remaining health.
Hey,
You guys are still kind of reeling from the fight against Stoat and his kids, but go ahead and roll another wisdom save to try and break away. DC 17.
Close, but no cigar.
I don't think you're ever gonna beat a Wisdom 17.
Well, no, it's that Wisdom 17 is supposed to be really hard.
that your turn, Jura?
Yeah, that's about all I can do for the moment.
Then as he is kind of reeling back from your axe, and he comes up, and he takes a swing at you.
Nice try, fool. That does nothing to me.
You nimbly, in just a knee-jerk reaction, you throw your head back. As his claws come within maybe an inch of your neck, you see a little as his claws are now on fire.
Ooh, you have to teach me how to do that one. It's pretty cool.
And now it's Sebastian's turn. Look and make sure his stuff is still... Wow, he didn't take any damage in that last fight.
I think Sebastian kind of stayed away from most of it. I think Okazan Chari, I think, took the highest damage in the last fight.
I had like 3 swarms on me.
And you drowned almost all of them.
Then yeah, he's gonna move over here. And he's going to attempt to firebolt this man. An 18 will hit.
Firebolt the fire guy.
Jesus Christ, his damage is so high.
Use fire, but that doesn't mean he's immune to it.
I know, but usually that comes with resistances.
I do find it funny that the vampire is the one using fire, though. Because generally they're regarded to be fearful.
Well, I mean, there's been like...
I mean, surprisingly enough, I looked it up. The D&D vampire from the Monster Manual has no vulnerability to fire damage, only radiant.
Yeah.
It's usually because that's why they have the fire weak radiant.
Right. Well, my vampires have radiant anyway. I don't think that's actually how the one.
No, I mean like how like the believing vampires are being.
Yeah. Either way, so as this man kind of finishes the momentum of his swing, trying and missing to hit Jura, you see this fireball out of the corner of your eye just nails him right in the side of the head. Jaria, you're up, and you think that Azar...
He's a nice guy.
But that bitch with the blue hair.
Yeah, she's trying to steal my man. Too.
Of course, you also probably... Actually, yeah,
So
you
go
can do
walk
that, 'cause
past
he's not going to stop you, is he?
I mean, he can.
He doesn't want to, though, I don't think.
As a free action on his turn, he can tell you not to attack Nieva, but right now he didn't specify that.
Yeah, but...
He's kind of distracted by the fireball and the lizard.
Not to mention...
And he also noted that he does technically not have control over me, but I must take his suggestions and requests in the most favorable way.
Yes.
That doesn't mean I can't still keep shooting. Because I am not under his control. I just can't really do anything bad to him.
If he says don't shoot her, that doesn't mean you can't cut her.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to,
Not to mention, I just realized he also used his reaction in attacking Yura.
That wasn't a reaction.
Oh. That's just a thing he does. Fantastic.
Missed. We're gonna need better armor at some point.
You need better armor.
So, Charia, were you going to do something to her?
yeah, no, I was looking through my spells. I'm gonna pop a level 3 spell.
Ooh.
Hold person on,
15's pretty good.
hold person on him.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Or,
On Azar.
yeah, I'm not harming him.
You know what? All he said was, why not be reasonable? And as far as you're concerned, reasonable is them stopping what they're doing. So yeah, this is.
I just want to have a nice conversation.
Yeah, so this is technically in line with what he initially told you to do, so I'll allow it.
Alright,
what
I
is
can
it,
be reasonable, Azar. Now why don't you stop doing that and come over here and have a chat?
A wisdom save?
Yes.
Oof.
Unfortunately, he saves.
Well, alright then.
No, okay, that's my turn.
Not a whole lot of lesser to these vampires, is there?
No.
I mean, lesser vampires are still a pretty serious threats.
That's alright, I'll make him feel like less of a man. Destroy him.
Now it's Nieva's turn. She's gonna close that gap.
Cat fight.
You know, you really give off a cold shoulder, you know?
Ooh.
You have no idea.
I'm gonna hit her with cutting words.
Is that a reaction?
Third level. When a creature you see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration. And basically, I get to subtract my Bardic Inspiration die from her attack.
Alright, go for it.
Oof.
That's not helping.
So does an 18 still hit you?
Just barely. I got a 17 on it.
Oh, that's supposed to be cold damage. You go ahead and fix that real quick.
Well, it's still just supposed to do 11 damage.
Well, time to make a wisdom save. Nope.
What was it now?
Oh yeah, because you got hit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That basically means you rolled a 12. Oh, Jesus. You never both screw around.
Yeah, but she has one more attack in her.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that one.
Ugh.
So 12 damage altogether.
Isn't the necrotic half for him because he's a vampire or something?
No, but the necrotic is actually 4 taken away from his hit point maximum.
I mean, either way, I'm down.
Oh.
Oh, you're down? My thing said you had 25.
I had 25, then I took 5 from Jura.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Oh, do you not keep up with that on your token?
Oh no, I've been keeping up with on the character sheet. That's my.
Oh.
So I'm at 9 minus 12, so I'm at negative 3.
Shit. Yeah, and your maximum has been reduced.
So does that mean he's no longer charmed?
I would say yes. She just bit the charm right out of him.
Ow.
Sorry, what are you doing? Get off the ground.
And it seems my legs have stopped working.
Oh,
Unconscious.
we'll fix that in a bit.
Now it's Ayame's turn.
Why do you have a red X? You're not dead.
Well, for the sake of this, she's unconscious.
There we go.
That works better.
I'm just gonna keep a little distance.
Sorry. Thank you. I think in this scenario, going later was better.
Double check your slot. Then she is going to cast Sacred Flame on this man. What is it? DC or a Dex save.
Or burn with holy fire.
Yep, all the holy fire.
Speaking of which, vulnerability.
Wow, they got a lot on Dex saves though.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not strong. They're swift. And,
Yeah.
Oh no, they're strong, swift, and
And
resilient.
yeah, they're strong, swift, and charismatic. So yeah, a little burst of white flame whiffs past Azar, missing him. Thalia, you're up.
Alright.
I mean, you are still stealth, so...
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
That
they have
would be
no idea that you're
30.
there.
You still have the stealth advantage.
Well, Thalia doesn't even want to be here, so I'm just gonna drink a potion of healing.
You were tired of this town the second you walked into it.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't drink that sooner. You had a whole tunnel to do that.
Yeah, and
well.
healing items, unfortunately, are an action.
Again,
Yeah, I
you
know.
had a desire fight.
Okay.
I also didn't feel like attacking, so
She did on purpose. She's not feeling it this fight.
You're just kind of hanging there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna go around the side and just loot while they attack. Yeah, it's fine.
Last.
I
and
mean,
certainly
the
not
moment
least-
we all go down, you're dead too. You know that.
I mean, they don't know I'm here. I could just leave.
last
Assuming
and
they don't
certainly
pick you
not
up
least
later.
is Okazaki.
Let's see here. I'm thinking about moving around. Yeah, right about there-ish. Up there. And what can I do to this fireman?
Well, Sebastian has shown proof positive that fire does work.
Fortunately, I don't have fire, so let's go with water.
Alright, yeah, 22 will hit him. For 8 bludgeoning. Is that your turn?
That's really all I can do.
Alright, then.
I don't have like 5 actions of a fighter.
Be jealous.
Okay, so with a 10,
Wait, what?
right between you and Sebastian. And as she lands, looks up at you.
Well, hello. Who are you?
And now it's Azar's turn. Jura, he is not happy with you right now.
Oof. That one will get me.
10 fire, and he's got a bite in.
That's a critical fail.
With a nat 1. Okay, so,
My scales are too tough.
no, actually, let me go ahead and roll this real quick.
Well, you still took the 10 fire damage.
You take the 10 fire damage from his claws, but let me, where am I?
Not get the nifty little bar above my head.
Oh, I'm at the party. Okay, so above what I had said, go ahead and roll damage for your rising tail.
What's the damage?
Yeah, or that would have hit him anyway, so yeah. He goes to bite, you position your tail between your neck and him. He bites right into the blade, and it actually carves a good 1.5 inches into both of his cheeks.
Mind your manners, son.
Go ahead and subtract. Your tail's not a magical weapon yet, so it only did 2, but still. He reels back from that and just kind of... And now it's your turn.
You know, Vampire, I learned something recently. I don't like magic very much, but what I do like are magic weapons. How about I make a deal with you? After we beat you, and we kill Boudreaux, and you revive, how about you come with us?
Persuasion.
That's not happening.
He would have to roll notoriously shitty. Do they not? So, go down. Sorry. What is that? Wisdom things?
It's wisdom. Or no, it's charisma.
Oh yeah, but insight is.
Yeah, but he
insight.
like actually
Insight is wisdom, yeah.
defending against it.
He still rolled shitty, but he rolled better than you. As he kind of wipes the blood now running off of both sides of his face.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'll take my chances.
Well, maybe you change your mind after you die and revive. Boudreaux will be dead by that point anyway. I'm gonna do the same thing, acrobatics, and then get him with the reverse feather axe. Come on.
Alright, 24, you're officially over him. And a 23 absolutely hits.
So what I'm doing is I'm basically like spearing, like kind of just spearing down into him, through in his chest, keeping him pinned to the ground.
Just letting the axe, basically just letting gravity do the work.
Yeah.
Okay, then he takes 9 damage. And for the sake of this, I will say he is pinned under the axe, which in turn is pinned under you. So if he wants to move, he needs to get out of your grapple.
Maybe you change your mind under the axe. Maybe not. I don't know. But here's the thing. I'm not done with you yet. That axe will stay there, but I get a second attack still.
At what point would you have switched to the great axe?
Oh, that's right. I have to do a whole switching thing. I'll just bite him then.
You just punch him in the face if you have no anything else. Or that works.
Yeah. A 14, unfortunately, is not going to do it. As you go down to bite him, he takes his one free hand and just holds you by the snout.
Well, I still got my bonus lashing tail. I know you like how this tasted.
That'll hit him again.
Man, I'm really miserable on this thing.
How high does that go?
It's a D8.
Plus 4.
Yeah, I keep getting a 1.
Miserable.
I got a 1 every time so far in it today.
Hey, it just
Yeah,
means
so
you're getting your better rolls elsewhere, though.
So you dig it pretty, like you bring it around the side, you dig it pretty much right into the side of his gut. He is just hissing and coughing up blood.
Well, you have time to change your mind there, bud. Well, after you die. The first time, at least.
Alright, then next up is Sebastian. Former soldier, don't fail me now.
Oh, Jesus.
With a nat 20, he fucking acrobatic pirouettes to the other side of the stairs. And if his page will load for me. Why is it not? Oh, shit. He's gonna pelt this man with 3 misses. For a combined 11 damage. And Jura, you watch as under you, a missile digs into the left side of Azar's collarbone, then his right, and then right into the top of his head. Like, this dude is not having a good day. Charia, let's go ahead with your first death save.
That's a fail.
Yep, so that's
One step closer to death. I mean, I was kind of heading that way anyway. Just a little sooner than I wanted.
And now it's Nieva's turn.
I?
Hey there.
That actually does not work.
Nat 1 on the frozen claws. Okay, so again, let's do this. If my page will load, kindly, please. Maybe, thank you.
Wow, that's really low.
I'm sure
Okay,
that's
so
good
yeah,
or bad.
that's well, good for her, bad for you. All she does is with you. But she does get that second attack.
Yeah, that definitely connects.
8 piercing and 3 necrotic that is subtracted from your maximum.
That's 11. I'm down to 5.
Yeah, so you kind of duck past this this just streak of white as her claw rakes above your head. But as you're down under that, she lunges forward and digs her teeth into your neck. And that'll be her turn. Now it's Ayame's. Seeing this, Ayame is going to try again with Sacred Flame, but this time aiming for Nieva. For all the good of 4 seems to be.
Well, I mean, it would be an advantage considering maybe, I think.
Well, it's not a. She doesn't have to make an attack roll for it. It's just a dex check on.
Oh, yeah, that's
Nieva's
right.
part.
And they don't get this.
I think 16 matches. What happens there?
I think Defender wins.
Yeah, okay, so that one, it looks like it's gonna connect, but she does this weird contortionist maneuver, and it goes pretty much between her arm and her body. All right, Thalia. Continuing to get your sneak on.
Yep. Let's see. How far is that one? Considering joining the fight, I'm not sure.
Really?
Undecided.
Yeah, do what you want.
Well, I'm still gonna move over here.
Alright.
You decided not to join the fight.
Because you said this isn't a wall, right? I can.
You can see through it, yes.
Okay.
The stairs are getting a little closer to the floor, so it's at a point now where you can either like bend down to look under them or kind of get on your tiptoes to look over them, but you can still see what's going on.
Okay. So if I decide to shoot Foxfire through it, I can if I choose to.
Yeah, I'd say you can still make that work.
Okay.
Because thankfully Jura pinned him on the other side of the stairs. If you were to try and hit Nieva, the stairs would actually be in the way, but I'll...
Oh no, she's out of range anyway.
Is she? I thought Foxfire was 120.
No, I think you gave me 60.
Could have sworn I gave you 120. It's
Well,
basically-
60 is still in range.
It still says 6. No, it says 60.
Oh,
Yeah, well, 60 is still in range.
For him, yes, but not for her.
That's weird. I thought I ruled it like it's basically a firebolt that just doesn't set anything on fire.
I mean, if you want to give me 120, I'll put that in there.
I'll
can
look into
complain.
it. If I made it one thing, then
Yeah.
I'm sure
There's a
past
reason
me.
for it.
Yeah, I'm sure past me had a reason.
Okay. So would you call looting a action or a bonus action?
I will, depending on what you find, because you'd have to roll an investigation on that
Oh,
sarcophagus.
true,
there.
true.
It also depends on if you're going for one of the open ones or if you're going to crack open a fresh one.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the
Yeah.
shop ones.
Well, she's also within 5 feet of the slightly open one.
Yeah. Okay, so if I use like a bonus action to like peer into the open one.
Then yeah, I'd count that investigation as a bonus.
Okay.
With a 22, inside you see the pretty well preserved, mummified remains of what looks to be a human soldier in really nice steel armor that seems to have no rust or tarnish on it at all, with several wolf motifs carved into it, and his hands are sort of centered in his chest, holding both gripping the hilt of a two-handed sword that goes down to about his knees.
Okay. I will grab that later because I'll join the fight.
Alright.
I'll shoot some foxfire at him.
Alright. 20 will hit him. And a 14. Jura, you feel his form under the axe start to kind of deflate like like an air mattress after it's been used for a while. And after a while, just his body turns into this red mist-like substance. You feel the axe clang against the stone as there's now nothing beneath it. And you see that mist start to circle and go upward into the air towards the room above you.
Keep that in mind for later.
Yeah, this guy is effectively out of play.
You're welcome. Now I'm gonna loot myself.
I'll say thank you later when we're done with this part.
Because there's not really a body to loot right now. His body turned into mist and ran away.
No, I meant loot my side.
Oh, yeah.
I think all of them can gang up on her. It's fine.
Alright, Okazad. Bitch you. What you gonna do about it?
I cannot wait to be done with all this vampire business and with everything biting me.
That reminds me, are we infected with vampirism?
It doesn't work that way.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
Oh,
Alrighty,
it does, but it'll take a lot more than a couple nibbles.
fine. You like the cold? I'll show you a bit of cold.
Will you though?
Maybe.
Is that
I thought it was supposed to be a dex save or something.
That's a
Or,
dex
maybe,
save
or is
against
it different for the
Probably.
I was gonna
think
say,
I-
I thought,
Oh yeah, I think it's supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to be a con save. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought breath weapons were a...
Yeah, it's supposed to be a con save.
Okay. Then she makes a con save.
Jesus. Regardless, it's like only like what, half damage.
I think so.
Yeah, so she only takes 3. I think. Okay, now I need to look at this because I'm actually.
First damage that she's taken this round. Or this fight, rather. And... Swipe.
Yep. I'm pretty sure whatever that's doing is putting down.
12 cold.
And that puts me at -7.
Jesus. So yeah, she goes to try and put her hand up to block your breath. Kinda unable to do so, she still takes the half. But while your mouth is open, she thrusts forward. You pretty much feel these 4 daggers, essentially, dig into the back of your throat. And she rips it out as consciousness fades.
How'd you put that crossbow on that thing?
Just click my token and circle.
So we can skip over Azar. Jura, it's your turn. Okazad is down.
Aha. I'll make the same offer to you. Once we're done with this, you want to join us? You're gonna die first, but you get the chance to live.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh man. Well, actually, that's not bad. She still has to beat a 10.
Yeah. What a plus.
She had +2. Well, the other guy had +2. I'm assuming she does too.
Yeah, they both disadvantage.
Ooh.
Oh shit. So as you're approaching her, she goes to raise her claws to you as well. And as you say that, and she drops her claws.
Yeah, fair enough.
What?
That easy? Alright, well. Dude, should we... You can get your friend too.
Roll an insight.
See? Alright.
I will give you this chance to do this. Okay, so then this will be made at disadvantage. Oh, wait, hold on.
You just roll it again. Does it take the lower number?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah. Actually, yeah. I had a crit, so.
Yeah, so you knew she was full of shit.
Alright, so we continue our fight. What am I taking damage?
Yeah, the fight's still on. She was fucking with you.
Oh, well, now you just disappointed me.
Yeah, 10 piercing, 5 necrotic, minus 50 max.
Okay, so hold on. So that's putting me at 12? Yes?
Yeah.
Just didn't need to close my sheet. Well, I can't say I'm not a little bit disappointed, but I get to do to you what I did to your other friend. Acrobatics.
I would say you already spent your move.
Ah, okay, well then, I'm just gonna hit her with the axe. Oh, no.
Miss.
Well, I still have another attack, so hit her again.
That'll hit. For 8 slash.
Why with the low rolls, man?
Yeah, that could have done a little more.
That's been a 1 every time with the axe. Oh no, it's at the tail. But still. Let's hit her with my tail anyway. A bonus action. Thank God.
I think next time, or cause yeah, verbal thing. So yeah, persuasion, free action, attack bonus. Okay. Just keeping a mental tally of everything that's been going on here. That's it for you.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Offer still at the table for after you die.
Sebastian to cast Scorching Ray, which I believe is 3 times. And actually, how Scorching Ray works.
Pull it up.
Got it right here.
3 rays, yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
For each ray. Okay. So the 16 matches, so that'll miss.
Plus an additional for each spell.
11 and a 12 move. So, Jura, first thing you can tell, this vampire is significantly more nimble than the last one. She is just dancing past these fireballs. Sebastian cannot seem to get a beat on her at all. Charya, your second death saving throw.
Then possibly my last if I fail.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it can die if it's a crit fail.
Not a crit fail, but I'm still dying.
Yeah, you're not looking great there.
No.
If only he had the minutes.
And now it's Nieves.
I am not that much of a vampire
Yet.
Ow!
Jesus Christ.
These vampires are scary.
Can you not kill the party? Like, damn.
I'm not trying to!
I mean, they both, remember, they roll with a +9 to attack.
Well, I'm alive, but barely.
And there's a second attack coming.
And I have no healing. That one potion was all I had left.
I got 2
Yeah, I
potions
think
on
it's
my
gonna
body.
be down to Ayame.
The party's gonna be dead.
Oh, Jesus!
I'm dead.
This might just straight up kill you.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, so, well, no, because it has to go, what is it, above your
It has to meet or exceed your maximum
And you've lowered my maximum already
by like
Yeah,
8.
so
by 5. And now another, what, 2?
this is by another 8, so by 13 total.
So that brings me down to 24,
What did you have before this attack?
37. Oh, before that I had 32 as my max.
Like, how much HP did you have remaining before
Oh, 4.
Then she gains that back.
No, you're not dead at least.
Yeah, but I'm out of HP.
Healing.
Yeah, but I'm out of health.
It's down to 2 NPCs and a fox. Well, actually, one of them is a
So 2 NPCs.
Whatever. 2 NPCs and someone a bit...
Iconic looter.
Am I technically still stealth from her?
Yeah, she hasn't noticed you.
Okay.
Even though she set fire? Or...
No, she shot fire at the other dude.
Yeah, I
guess
thought
he
it was
wasn't
the other
paying
guy.
attention
I mean,
that
your
way.
stealth is broken, but she is not currently occupied with you. She was focused.
Okay, so if I stealth again,
she's
where
not
I'm
looking at
standing.
you. Yeah, she's not looking at you, and there's a staircase in the way. So,
Okay.
but it's currently Ayame's turn. Charya, she sees the fountain of blood gushing out of your chest, and she casts Healing Word on you.
No, I'm up. I'm alive. At 6 HP.
Yes, healing you for nothing. I'll say if you're at 0, then just go up from 0. Like negatives don't really matter.
Oh, okay. So then, no, that matters.
It matters for the death blow, like if it exceeds your maximum, but like if the negative is exceeding your maximum. But if you're unconscious, you're at 0. I'm not gonna be a dick and say you have to fill in the hole before you get your hit points back.
Okay.
And then Ayame's gonna move a little closer to you for good measure. Thalia, your turn. Bitch has now knocked out 3 of your friends, 2 of which are still unconscious.
Okay, well I just stealthed again.
Okay, with a 17, that is... I don't see a passive perception on here for lesser vampire.
I mean, she can't see me over here anyway, can you?
Yeah, either way, you're behind cover. So yeah, I'd say... Technically, if you're hiding from her, I'd say that stealth would have been made with advantage. So either way, she doesn't see you.
Okay. Well then, I think I'm just gonna... Because does that count as an action?
Stealthing, yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move... Well, actually, she'll probably...
Unless, no, because you have cunning action, so you can hide as a bonus action if you want to.
Oh, true. Well, let me get more in range.
Because yeah, if you hit her with a foxfire, you get your range, but you don't get your sneak attack.
Yeah. But I don't know if I want to get that close to her. Let's see. No, that's over. That's over.
You're probably gonna have to move it somewhat.
Yeah, she's gonna have to see me regardless.
I mean, you're in stealth, so you're effectively sneaking for this.
Yeah, but if I move, say, like, down here, and then shoot her, and that just negates the sneak attack.
Yeah, because the sneak attack, you have to have advantage on the attack, which you would if you were still hidden.
Mm-hmm. But next turn she'll probably move in here, so...
More than likely.
Decisions.
So what are you doing this turn?
Just gonna move back down here.
Alright.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll throw a foxfire at her.
Okay, roll it.
I'll just negate the sneak. It's fine.
That'll absolutely hit.
Jesus!
Fucking what?
Excuse me?
Fucking hello?
It is a 2d10.
Meanwhile, I'm rolling ones.
At 5th level, I got to put one more dice to it.
Then why is that first one a 21?
Because that's 2d10 because they crit.
+3.
I critted.
Well, yeah, I get that, but why is that first number 21 then if the highest
8
possible
plus 10
damage?
plus 3.
It's got the dex with it. It's a dex thing.
That's right, that's why its range is limited, because you add your dex bonus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so minusing a whopping 34 from her. You basically, well, she's having a real fucking bad hair day now. It hits her so hard, it almost knocks her on her ass. But she looks up, an expression of genuine shock, as if like, what the fuck was that? As she looks at your, like, in your direction and sees you.
I'm gonna wave to her.
Alrighty, how do I roll it? Just click death saves on the card?
Yeah, just click death save on the card if it's 11 or...
Well, that's one failure.
Yep, that's one. Yeah, you have to get, what is it, above a 10?
Yeah.
No one has passed yet.
Yep, Pizarro's gone off to a nap. Juro, let's have yours. Oh, God.
This is where all the low numbers are going.
This is humbling. I feel like we're gonna need more equipment, boys and girls.
I think I know what I need to do at some point.
What's that?
Tell you later.
And Sebastian's gonna try Scorching Ray again.
I'm pretty sure all of those connect.
Shh. Jesus.
They certainly do.
Complete opposite ends of the spectrum on that last one.
So basically 2 17s for a total of 34. Taking advantage of her confusion as she's looking over at Thalia, Sebastian now takes this opportunity to attack, and these 3 balls of flame just converge on her. Her clothing, as the flames dissipate, appears singed. All the color has left her eyes, and her body starts vaporizing, turning into blue mist and funneling upwards, just like Azar's did. You guys have 1.
Alright.
You're welcome.
And Ayame quickly makes a point to come over and healing word.
She says you're
Going
welcome.
back to looting.
She says you're welcome after all of us have died.
Yeah, it's almost like she could have stopped all of that. Or saved
Burn
time.
energy spells.
In fact, she wouldn't have endangered Ayame.
So, Jura is this one. Okazat is this one.
Well,
Are we done yet?
Okay, so
No.
how many loot things can I roll?
Assuming nothing is stopping you now, you can roll for as many,
I want to loot
Open.
them all.
Okay, then for the closed ones, you have to roll in athletics to open them.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 open ones.
Right?
So that's
So
what,
then-
survival?
Yeah, or, yeah, I'll say survival. You're effectively looting the corpses now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to give me something else, I'll do that, but... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's 9.
So I imagine all of this shit is disappearing into your ring.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, those are some shitty rolls.
Meanwhile, on the statue.
Yeah,
We'll,
meanwhile,
yeah,
the rest
we'll,
of us are...
one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Yeah, we'll get back to the plot in a minute. So let's see. 4 good rolls out of all that. So with the 12, I
Do
would
I
say,
get advantage on one of them because I already investigated the other one?
Yeah, fine. Let's go with that. So then 5 good rolls. So with the 12, you find, in much the same condition as the sword of the one you investigated, a very nice spear. Looks like it's very similar to the sword that you found in the forest, very intricately made. Looks like it's probably for some manner of noble who died in battle. The dude in the coffin you took it from was buried in his armor, so you assume that's probably how he went out.
Okay.
So, I guess a nobleman's spear, if you want to add that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
For the 17, you can actually nick the gauntlets off of this guy. You notice they're both of them around the area where the fists are. It actually looks like a wolf's head coming and pretty much biting down on this dude's fist. So if he were to throw a punch, it would be basically like getting headbutted by a wolf.
Nice.
So, wolf gauntlets.
Okay.
For the 18, you get this guy's chest plate. Again, very intricate, made of very, very high quality metal. And it's got pretty much an entire nature scene carved into it. A lot of, you notice just like all of these across the board, a lot of wolf stuff.
Okay.
So, nobleman's breastplate. And now we get to the 2 really good ones. These 2 fuckers were buried with pretty much everything they own.
So what do I get?
You get, where is my book? Sorry, I have to. It's been a while since we've done treasure distribution.
You mean give all the treasure to AJ?
You mean AJ takes all the treasure and we get nothing?
Thanks for repeating what I just said.
Yeah.
Wait, did I not annotate this page? Fuck.
How dare you?
I
Very
really-
important page.
Yeah, I really need to put a marker in this. So, treasure, page 133. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let us deal with this. 91. Oh wait, I need to do that. Jesus. Okay. Am I reading that right? Yeah. So the first coffin has 1,500 gold worth of gems inside.
Okay.
The second, 35. $450 gold worth of gems.
And now you said I needed to roll like athletics for the other ones?
If you wanted to open them, yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
I suck at athletics.
Yeah, you
1,
do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jesus.
Okay. So there's a nat 1 mixed in there, so let me address that elephant in the room first.
Oh no, she might have to share loot by asking for help.
No, 22's not bad. So you go to open that one, you get it, your fingers slip, and you manage to pull them away just enough to where the now falling stone top of this doesn't crush your finger, but it does break your nail and rip it off.
Son of a bitch.
Ow.
Let's see. No. The 13 and 15 work, so you manage to open the coffin in front of you and the one directly adjacent.
Oh, sorry, so 2 more survivals?
Yes.
1, 2.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Not a strong one, but a very thorough investigator.
So the 19, you basically get a matching helmet and greaves, so you've more or less got a complete set of this wolf armor now. And for the nat 20, let's consult the page again. It's so many gems.
I'm okay with that.
She ain't gonna share a damn one.
Nope. So I'm gonna assume y'all are talking to him while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of us are currently regaining our consciousness.
So another 300 gold worth of gems.
And to be honest, I don't know because there's a whole bunch of clang, 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 clang. Ooh, nice.
I would say this is going on concurrently, like while you guys
Yeah.
are talking. Boudreaux, Thalia is going around the chamber just pilfering all of these people who've been buried here.
Okay, y'all can commence talking while I sort this out.
Yeah, so while all of this is going on, Boudreaux, Valjean kind of follows Nieva's mist up with his eyes. Kicks himself off the statue, lands over here and starts walking towards you. That was impressive.
Wish it could have been a little more impressive, but I guess fighting off several hundred rats or rat folk does do a little number on the body.
All the more reason I decided to stay out of your way then.
So, he's upstairs.
That's right. And I imagine now that Azar never had their coffin slammed shut, he's probably well aware that you're here.
Which will only make this more fun.
Right. Would you care for some friendly advice?
Sure.
Take a break.
Definitely was thinking of that.
I mean, the drawback is after an hour, you're probably going to have to deal with Azar Nieva again. But if you go up and deal with Bultor as you are now,
Probably dead.
he's a lot stronger than they are. And I don't know what it is, but he's gotten a lot stronger recently.
Oh, probably no good dealings and such.
I don't know. He hasn't said. But if you go up and try to fight him now, especially since 3 of you almost tripped the lad fantastics there already, you must certainly die. And you seem a very good person. I'd hate to see that happen to you.
And what's to stop them from just coming down, charging down while we're resting?
Well, Boudreaux's the only one up there now. Azar and Nieva have to wait an hour while their bodies reconstitute and heal.
So you think... So, question about those two. You think once Boudreaux and his plan fail, they'll fall back in line?
Probably. Assuming you have no immediate intention to kill them. After this is all said and done, I'll probably bring them back to Gillian myself. They'll be punished, but after the fact, they'll probably fall back into line.
Jerry will just kind of give a shrug. I was only told to deal with Valjean and anyone who, openly continued rebelling.
Fair enough. Those two aren't stupid, but they're not experienced either. They're younger vampires whose passion far outstrips their common sense.
Well, everyone's gotta learn something. Some have to learn the very hard way.
I imagine it doesn't get much harder than what just happened to me.
He says as he now kind of looks over his shoulder at Thalia rifling through the coffins.
That's her.
And then he turns his attention back to you, Charya.
You keep some very interesting company.
Let's just say it was out of necessity at first, and now still out of necessity, but a little less of a worry of backstabbing each other.
I suppose I can understand that. But I've said my piece. I think I'm going to go downstairs to my resting place and take a nap.
Before Boudreaux gets too upset at you.
Oh, by the way, he knows my coffin is in the basement. If he asks, just say you beat the shit out of me too.
Wait, why isn't yours upstairs with the others?
Because I don't like waking up every night to see the fucking moonlight and the torchlights from the street coming into the stained glass windows. Hurts my eyes.
Fair enough, I know that feeling.
Not to mention the torches on the inside. Thanks but no thanks. I've stayed in the darkness for a couple 100 years. I'd much rather sleep there too.
Well, good night then.
Indeed. Then he goes down the stairs and disappears.
Well, what do? We can sit here and heal for an hour, but then they'll be back up.
In an hour, and we are likely
We
to
might
be
not need
ambushed.
to.
Charya,
Yeah, I was
roll me
like, is there
roll
any
me a
way y'all can heal faster?
Roll me perception, Charya.
Oh, perception.
Besides, our death saves stick until we have a long rest, right?
17.
There are 3 rolled up scrolls of paper on the floor where Valjean came off of the statue. So right over here.
Yeah, well, I'll go over and check them.
You pick them up, you open one of them, it's a magic scroll.
Time for that Arcana. 19.
This is a scroll of greater restoration,
Ooh.
which, in the context, roll a either history or religion of your choosing.
No.
All right, I will be generous. Try the other one.
Nada.
Wow, that is bad. Well, okay.
Have you seen their dice rolls today?
Well, now you've got 3 scrolls of greater restoration. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna do with them, but you've got them.
I mean, if he shows them to us, maybe.
That is also true.
He's gonna keep them for himself.
Yes, I put them away in my magic ring. Oh, wait. No. No, I'll bring them back over to the party and, well, actually, if I know what spell they are, I think I know what kind of effect they have.
Yeah, okay. So, or you know greater restoration is used for the healing of ailments, specifically like paralysis, petrification, which, come to find out, that's on me. The scrolls that Nikit bought, the remove curse ones, they would not have done shit back on the gang room, but whatever.
And Nikit had good intentions.
Yeah, Jura would still be a statue right now if I actually read the spell description back then.
So would Nikit.
Yes. But you also know, I guess just from your dabbling in this particular type of magic, that greater restoration can also restore lost vitality, i.e. a lowered hit point maximum.
Which 3 of us are currently suffering from.
And there are 3 scrolls here.
Oh man, it's almost like
It's almost like it's pity from the gods.
Need Valjean.
Yeah, the gods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Valjean was the one who dropped them. I just created Valjean and his entire personality, so...
But, yeah, no, I guess, we can... Yeah, I guess we should use them right now.
Probably. We got pretty messed up.
Not that it really matters, considering we're still well below our maximum hit point threshold.
I might actually have a way of doing that. I just need to look at the rules for a short rest.
Short rest, I think it's for every hour you can expend one of your hit dice.
Check it.
I think you can expend several.
Rest.
For those of you
Rest.
curious, it is also around, at this point, I would say close to 9 p.m. in the game.
Okay, so for a short rest, 1 hour long, you can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice. For each hit dice spent this way, the player rolls the die and adds the character's constitution modifier to it, heal it. So, everyone, come over here and gather around. I'm gonna sing us a song.
That's still waiting an hour, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
So basically, we either heal up and have to fight all 3 of them, or we fight in the condition we are currently in and only fight the big guy.
I was like, nobody else has heals? Any version of heals?
Here's a
I've got
question:
some heals.
Here's a question: do rests restore spell slots?
Long rests do.
Unless you're a
That's what
warlock.
I was afraid
Yeah,
of.
unless you're a warlock, in which case short rests do. But
Which
Ayame,
only one of us is.
Ayame looks at you.
I can do one more really low level heal and then one kind of above that and then 2 more really powerful ones, but I'm kind of trying to save those in case anybody dies.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Well, I got 2 potions we can use, and I'm gonna throw them over to, Jura and Okazad.
So that's the plan. Skip the rest. Go fight the big guy.
Hey, you have a better idea?
I mean, just look what 2 of them did to y'all.
And Valjean said that Boudreaux is a lot stronger than them.
And
But at the same time, we're going to be fighting both of them regardless, with whatever spells we have left.
Yeah.
So it's either get healed up. Okay, well here's the better question.
Might I offer a suggestion, Captain?
Sebastian says.
You may.
I thought this might happen, so I planned ahead in case we encountered any vampires that we needed to incapacitate while we dealt with something else.
He reaches down and he rolls up his pant leg, Strapped on a belt around his left shin is 6 wooden stakes.
One of these to the heart of a sleeping vampire, they'll be paralyzed until it's removed. Hour or no hour.
So what you're saying is, we rest up, go up there, and hopefully stake them before they get up.
What I'm saying is it's already been a little bit of time eaten into the hour. While some of us distract this Boudreaux, someone else, and 2 others, can go and put a stake inside Azara Neva.
God, Captain, are you stupid or something? If we rest, they're gonna get back up.
I got high stealth. I can do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's on you.
Fox Lady can do it. She pretty much did it through this whole time anyway.
I have no doubt she'll be able to get one of them at the very least. I worry about the second.
They're not gonna move if we go up now. Do you not understand that concept, Captain?
It's either we're fighting one person,
Or fighting
Or
3,
three.
yeah.
and you just saw what 2 of them did.
And the third one is stronger than these 2. We'd have better numbers at the very least. It's better to go up sooner than later.
And I believe the same thing. Alrighty, let's get this over with.
Well,
I'm also gonna start trying to heal myself up, GM.
what does the scroll do again? Is that only our max health that it fixes?
Yes,
Yeah.
it doesn't heal you any, but it undoes any reductions to your hit point max.
Oh, I don't think that really helps at all.
2 potions of healing, so
And how much do these potions do?
If it's just a basic potion of healing, it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, because unfortunately, if you die with your hit point maximum at 0, you're fucked, mate. Like, unless you use Greater Restoration on the corpse before bringing it back, there's nothing.
So, rolling to heal myself real quickly.
I got 5.
Healings.
It's rare that you guys are faced with your character's mortalities. This is amusing.
Until we're all dead, and then you have to continue the story somewhere else in the world.
Yeah, TPK. I gotta pick up.
Oh,
the
god damn it, I don't remember the commands.
Y'all are dead. I got
What are
full
the-
health.
What are the commands?
I mean, if we die, you're probably next on the chain.
If I'm still stealth, I'm just gonna walk my ass out.
I'm gonna just assume that he's a little more perceptive than these 2.
Oh my. Yep, that sounds about my life.
Did you put the +2? You got the same as I did.
It's still 5, but it's still garbage rolls.
Yeah.
There's the last of my level 3 healing slot, or level 3 spell slots.
All right.
Well, we might as well use the restoration thing so we don't have that scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking it up while I was creating these guys. Hit point reduction is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, you know, and what's even worse is, ability score reduction.
And we keep our death save failures that we've had so far, right?
No. Now that
no,
you're
they
up,
reset.
yeah, now that you're up and about, they reset.
Oh, okay. I thought it was you had the long rest to reset them.
It's just getting back up resets it.
Okay, so what's the game plan?
Just go up. That's our only option.
I can burn through my level 2 spell slots, guys, if you want me to, or my level 1 spell slots if you want me to. Trying to heal us. Oh, Kazad's definitely gonna need it, so let me just cast.
Edith, yes, assuming he actually goes
Wait.
from me.
There, you have a load.
No, it's fine, I'll take it.
I feel like someone's gonna die.
Jared, do you want a healing?
Yeah, I guess so.
Come over here and let me touch you. That's 8.
It's definitely the roughest shape we've been in a while.
Hey, so if I just take the stakes right now and stealth up there and y'all don't come follow me, can you still take your long rest after I stake them?
Well, we might want to be ready to move in just in case he notices you.
If that's what you want.
If you think you can get both those stakes in without him noticing you, we rest. If not, well...
Yeah, so Thalia, if you want to stealth.
Well, I'm gonna say I take the stakes.
Yeah, then Sebastian.
roll the stealth now?
Sebastian will remove 2 of the stakes and he'll hand them to you.
I shouldn't have to tell you, miss, but be extremely careful.
Do. So I got a 20.
Then yeah, I will. So I got to get rid of these for now. So you work your way up the stairs, and it eventually opens out into a upper chamber.
And oh, they're over there.
Yeah, so well, you can make a perception for this room if you'd like. Above 10, that's good. So you notice at the head of the room is a large statue of Hel, the goddess of life and death. Beneath that is a man you can only assume is Boudreaux. A vampire with like a mustache, slick back, blonde hair, and a large black cloak with almost like a skeletal hand reaching around, gripping his opposite shoulder. On the other side of the room, you notice a caved-in door, presumably that at one point used to lead outside, but there's now a bunch of stone rubble around it. And flanking that door, right in front of a pair of support columns, Azar and Nieva are asleep inside coffins.
Okay. Is he facing me or is he facing somewhere else?
He appears to be praying towards the statue.
So not facing me. Okay.
There is what used to be a human on that altar in front of him, but he appears to have finished whatever business he had with that a long time ago. He's now looking elsewhere.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stake the bitch first.
Alright. Yeah, with that 20 stealth, he's not going to notice you.
Okay. So I go over and I stake her.
Alright, and I don't think there's a check associated with that, so you take one of the stakes and you dig it into her. There's a slight, like a soft inhale, but almost like vines begin to creep from this stake throughout her entire body, through her veins. And you hear almost like the hardening of, like that papier-mâché crackling noise as her entire body begins to lose color, turning into a grayed-out version of what it used to be, and she falls asleep.
Question. If I stick my hand on the fox pelts, can I make it disappear into my ring without messing up my stealth?
I'd say yes, because whatever you do, like, unless you actively go and make a noise or do something to make a noise, Boudreaux's not going to notice you.
That was actually going to lead me to a question. Does the act of, like, all that happening to her
Yeah.
actually make noise?
The stake pressing, I mean, it's mostly soft flesh. You're not stabbing through her ribs or anything. You go up under it. But no,
I can go through the side or two.
it's
Yeah.
soft going in, and it was like a sultry, almost like it wasn't a gasp. It was more like just a quick, startled inhale. So no, that doesn't really travel.
And the crackling doesn't?
That's like, you have to literally have your head within a couple feet of her body to be able to hear that.
What about the ring? Does that actually not make any noise at all?
Nope, doesn't make a noise. I mean, I do the little popping noise whenever she does something with it, but it doesn't actually make a sound.
It's just dramatic.
Yeah, the item just vanishes from the material plane.
Okay, so I don't have to make any other checks or anything. I can just go over to him.
Yeah, because you nick the pelt off of Nieva.
Yeah.
Okay, you now have an Arctic fox pelt. Enjoy that.
And then I'll go over here. And I'll stab him too.
Second verse, same as the first. You find right under his ribs, you slide the stake up into it. Same thing. And then his body grays out. That slight crackling can be heard. And his veins just become like ice and he falls asleep.
Okay, well, His picture. Can I take his earrings and the thing on his arm?
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Sweet.
So then you have 1 gold hoop earring, I think I gave him, 2 gold dangle earrings, and a skull armband.
Oh, gold. And 1 hoop earring.
Yes, a gold hoop earring.
Okay.
Then you have, effectively, for the time being, put these 2 vampires out of commission.
Okay, so I can just go back downstairs.
Yes, according to what Sebastian said, these 2 will be completely paralyzed until these stakes are removed.
Okay, can I roll like another perception now that I've finished that?
Sure. What are you trying to get a feel for?
I don't know, just to look around and go back down and tell them anything else.
All right.
To see if I get anything better.
With a 20, you notice the upper areas of these walls, kind of like Valjean alluded to, the upper areas are basically one big stained glass window, periodically, broken apart by the, stone archway that needs to actually support the roof. But the roof itself seems to be a collection of very intricate stained glass. So you imagine if you caught this place in the middle of the day, it would actually make a really interesting mural on the floor as the sun kind of came through.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back downstairs and relay all the information.
All right. And we will take you back downstairs.
Alright. I relay all the information and tell them that they can rest.
So yes, the rest of you get the information. The 2 vampires are staked and paralyzed, and the ceiling is glass.
Cool.
How long do we rest for now that we have the opportunity?
Bearing in mind, it's also 9 p.m.
I'd say we give it maybe an hour.
No more.
Don't want to give a chance for him to go,
Why aren't they up
minions haven't
yet?
gotten up yet.
Alright.
So spend your hit dice.
At 8.
Spend as many as you want, up to however many you have.
I thought you could only use 1 per hour.
No, you can use
No.
as many as you want.
Well, then I'm going to use...
You can sack as many as you want during the long rest.
I was literally gonna hit more, but then the first one literally just did everything.
And 1.
That's good then.
That'll put me almost back to full.
It almost feels like
First
cheating.
one,
Wow.
second one, and I'm at full.
You getting the +1 from?
I've got a +1 Constitution.
Oh, I have +2.
Yeah, you just rolled D10. You didn't actually roll the hit dice.
And
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
yeah, Sebastian will do it too if this is what you're...
Oh my god, those nat ones!
Hopefully these are all the ones we're gonna get.
Well, I'm gonna stick with the 3 that I did already, just minus the +2 on them.
Well, Sebastian got a friggin'
Perfect.
yeah. And he only needs to spend 1 more. Hopefully, kinda, maybe. Yep, he's up.
I think we're the only ones that took damage. I don't think Ayame or Thalia took any damage.
Yeah, Ayame and Thalia are still scratchless.
Also, Chris, I'm an idiot.
Well, this isn't new, but why?
I have Fey ancestry as a drow. I get advantage on being charmed.
Shit, that's right. Okay.
No,
That happens when you don't play the game forever.
Yeah, when you take very long hiatuses.
yeah, with several months worth. Alright. Well, now that we're all healed up,
What is the you know what? Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, well, either way, we were sitting down there resting and, playing music.
it's now 10 p.m. We might want to
Yeah.
mosey on up there.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. and all you know is, or Thalia, you said you relayed everything, so yeah, you would know there's an altar there, you would know there's a statue, you know Boudreaux's praying to the statue, you know that 2 vampires you just fought are staked and therefore paralyzed, and you know the ceiling is made of glass.
Can we do anything with that glass? While we're all standing right here, can we come up with something, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, if it was daytime out, we could smash it, but
Yeah, I don't know how much we can really do with stained glass.
I know that,
I mean, if we want,
said that the light's coming in through the glass
Could-
annoyed his eyes.
we could break it and use it as a distraction.
Did you throw up a bunch of lights off up there and have it reflect and
Yeah, you could try that.
annoy his eyes?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Valjean just said like when the sunlight comes through the stained glass, it hurts his eyes. He didn't say it makes him burn up. It just hurts his eyes.
So we could try to bounce a bunch of light off of it, or have,
Well,
Or-
implying that while sunlight can pass through the stained glass, it's not direct sunlight. So while it's still bright, it's not going to burn a vampire.
Yeah, but if we put, like, dancing lights up there or something,
Then it
would the
just,
light reflect and at least annoy his eyes a little bit?
it would just pass through. Like anyone looking at the building from the outside would be able to see the light show.
Well, then never mind. The glass is pointless.
He didn't give us another giant crystal to drop on the enemy.
Damn it.
I mean,
This pretty much was the giant crystal. It's just the in-game time didn't really match up.
yeah. No,
It's
Well,
always an exploit. It's just engineering a situation to be able to get it.
I say we get our sneak on while we have the chance.
Says the one who has disadvantage.
Ah, but he can't see us, so neutral.
What?
He couldn't see Thalia when she was just up there.
also, I thought we got rid of your disadvantage because we got you the spider silk one.
Yes.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Magra gave you the new
Yeah.
duds.
I still failed it either way last time, but
Well, we can try to get ourselves on.
Oh, we
well,
can all try it stealthing up.
thank God for not the disadvantage.
Okay, so Charia and Thalia are stealthed. Okazad is surprisingly stealthed. Let me try Sebastian and...
I wonder if we could try to sneak a stake into him.
Sebastian is stealthed. Into Boudreaux.
I hope it's just me that's not stealth.
Nope, you and Ayame are...
Ah, yes, me and the child. We'll send us in first as a distraction.
But she thinks she's being super sneaky. Like, you see her there kind of crouched down low, her tail flipping all excited like a cat.
I'd like to imagine it's like me, like how I was before, and just encouraging her. It's like, yeah, just like that.
Yeah! And she goes to, like, move what she thinks is stealthily. She trips over her feet, like, makes a loud, like, as she catches herself on the palms of her hands, gets up, shakes it off, nin, and just runs.
For fuck's sake.
We're gonna sneak up. We're gonna get him.
Basically from this world's version of Japan. What do you expect her to do?
Alright, so I guess we proceed up the stairs. Wait, who's taking point? I'll take point.
Yeah,
Well,
you can
hold on,
take.
don't, move your thing, just... Yeah. Mass copy.
Hello.
Oh, hi. They're back. Oh no.
Hell,
Oh yeah.
they're on top of me.
Wait, what the hell?
Oh,
Oh, did I...
you
Oh,
pasted.
shit, Okay, shit, I hit the wrong control. My computer skills are amazing.
You are the bestest.
It is Control C, and then Control V.
Paste.
Okay, now decide where you're at.
I guess we'll use the staircase to pick our order.
Yeah, you can use that for the marching order. And just tell me where you want Sebastian and Ayame.
I'll take the front. With the least stealthiest person first.
Right, and then Ayame is still thinking she's sneaky as fuck, so she's right behind you.
I'm gonna just kind of stick in them. Is it possible to climb up these, like the sides?
From where you are now, yes.
Okay.
Like you could pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Is that just flat, like from like with the floor?
The southernmost step is, yeah. So the one that you're standing on, the one where Sebastian currently is, let's get him off of there.
Well, no, I mean like the ring itself. Like, is that?
Yes. The ring is flush with the floor. The stairs are not. Like the one you're standing on is flush with the floor, but then they obviously get lower as you descend.
Alright.
And there's a gap of about, I'd say about 8 feet between the floor and the lowest step that you can see top down.
Really far from me. Hmm. Which?
But
Just
as you guys are ascending the stairs, Jura, you feel a gaze upon you.
Oh. Hello.
And you see that same vampire. He's in Art Post if you guys haven't seen him already.
Yes. Well, the other people, the viewers, will be getting it.
superimposed.
Yeah, the viewers will now be seeing what Boudreaux looks like.
Well, they would have seen him earlier when he first, was looking, or when AJ was up here.
Well, they would have seen his token, yeah.
Blah blah blah. Anyways,
So you feel this gaze upon you. You what? You said you put in hello.
Yeah, just casual, like wave my hand, hello.
He stands. He was in a sort of knelt position beside that statue. He now comes around to the other side of this altar.
Well met. Would I be correct in assuming you were the one who dispatched the 2 companions here?
I don't know what that means exactly, but I did fight them. I was trying to get them to join me so they would only have to die once.
Well, this one as well.
He says, looking at Ayame.
yes.
Rare to find talent at such a young age these days.
She's a prodigy.
Right. And you see 2 white-gloved hands emerge from the front of his cloak.
So how can I help you?
Stop.
Did Captain Girin send you?
I choose my own path.
Respectable, but it does not answer my question.
Well, no. But maybe. Not quite sure.
I weary of this.
Well, you asked me.
Whatever became of Stoat?
Oh, dead? Came down to the case of death? Very unfortunate. Didn't want that to happen, but it is what happened.
I see.
And for a moment, you actually see a look of what appears to be genuine sadness on his face. He takes a step back, and you actually see him, like his hands come out the front of his cloak again, this time folded over as if in prayer, and he kind of leans his head down onto them and mutters something under his breath.
Well, I don't mean to disrupt your prayer, but yes, he was a good man.
Yes, I'm aware. But tell me, Miyashino, where are the rest of you?
Downstairs. Taking a rest. I decided to, I wanted to get a good look at you for myself.
Deception.
The half-truth.
It's still a deception roll.
Oh.
Well, let's see. He needs to... okay, so his thing for that is the same as the other 2, so...
So where are they really?
Well, I told you. Down the stairs.
But not sleeping, are they?
Well, we stopped sleeping, but they're still down the stairs.
He's talking. Can we like fan out around the room?
I mean, he's watching the stairway quite contently.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting up.
I mean, I would assume that, like, as soon as Jura started talking, y'all would have done that. So if you want to fan out and go somewhere, then do it now.
Yeah, like I assumed we were doing that while he had his attention.
By the way, is this this middle thing here?
I was actually eyeing the side.
This middle thing here, Chris. Is this a column or what is this?
That is all, or okay, it's not exactly flush with the floor, it's a couple inches higher. It's a final step up, and there's a brazier in it with a purple flame inside.
Okay, I just wanted to know exactly what I was looking at here. So, like, if I could see him or if I had to move myself.
Yeah, no, that is solid ground, relatively flush with the floor.
Alright, I'm just gonna move myself over here just so. Better. Alright. What were we talking about? Oh, okay.
Stoat was able to tell me what, but not so.
And he now throws open the cloak, and as it spreads out to the side, it seems to just ignore gravity and form the shape of bat wings behind his back as he throws his arms out.
I am Jura. Who are you?
Well, before I answer that, I want to say that's pretty cool there, guy. That's pretty cool. I'm Jura. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. So let's not beat around the bush then, Jura. Do you intend to fight me?
No, unless you intend to give up first.
Not after I've come this far.
While I respect your ambition, unfortunately, we do have a clash of ideals here.
Then we're at an impasse.
Don't keep this one thing in mind as this fight begins. I respect your opinion, I respect the ambition. Let that be known before we go.
As do I yours. Shame it changes nothing.
Well, we'll see each other on the other side eventually. Sooner than later.
As you wish.
And go ahead and roll the initiative.
Can we get a
Do
surprise?
you want to put this up real quick?
Yeah, you want to put the... I want to say, that was the most polite conversation I feel like Jura's had so far.
Oh, hey, look, almost everybody's still here.
Yeah. So can we actually get a surprise action on him?
Yes. Well, you guys can. Jura, unfortunately, or Jura and Ayame, unfortunately,
Fucking
cannot.
gotta keep doing this.
Since he knows you're here.
Yeah, you gotta click your token first, Deadlock.
Yep.
Alright, I'll let everyone roll initiative first and then go from there.
I like how Jura, like,
His initiative is complete garbage anyway.
Too confident. He thinks there's only 2 people.
He's like, come on, give me your best shot.
He's like Dracula from, Castlevania. He's
And you guys
smart.
go ahead and change your initiatives accordingly. Why are there 2 Juras?
Wait, did you give me
there's only one on my end.
one of my
Only
hands?
one of mine.
Matter of fact, there's only 5 tokens.
I was say, you want to put Ayame and Sebastian on there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how do you see 2?
How do you keep that going? Jura just talks casually to the bad guys.
Turn order, so let me... Okay, so the 11 is the new Thalia, so let's get rid of the 9 from before. Get rid of those, get rid of those. Get rid of the 15. You had a 5 last time, you have a 9 now. Okay, I think we're good now.
Well,
Well, I gotta roll their initiative too, but
yeah, I was about to say.
the turn order thing was weird long. 15 for Ayame, that's not bad. And then Sebastian. Jesus.
Wow, this sucks for Boudreaux.
Yeah, you think Drago's going ahead of him.
That's a surprise at every day.
Yeah, that's a surprise in itself, because he usually goes last.
I don't have any dexterity.
So I will say in the order of initiative, so Charia, then Sebastian, then Thalia, then Okazad, you 4 can get a bonus hit off on him.
No, right.
Oh, we're doing this right now?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Unless you're confident that we can remember everything before the next game.
Yeah.
So you mean we can just make an attack right now? Like all 4 of us just make an attack right now?
If you want to, yeah. Or you can take your turn, like basically a surprise turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start us off with finger guns.
Alright, well I guess I'll throw Firefox.
22 will hit him.
5 force damage, and I believe at this point I have a yeah, check. Give me 1 second. My bad.
On the other hand, a 22 for the Foxfire, that also hits.
I keep wanting to say Firefox, but that's not right.
Yeah,
It is and it isn't.
That's the Smash Brothers move.
And then you said Sebastian also gets one?
Yeah, Sebastian and Okazad get their digs in.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
The legends have come true!
Yeah, Sebastian misses with his, but Okazad is apparently the chosen one, hitting Chromatic Orb and crit, so roll that damage.
Wait, what kind of damage are you using, by the way?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think Incendiary is definitely the way to go with this one. How many elements do I have?
I don't know. If you get Radiant, I would do that.
I do not believe I get Radiant. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder, necrotic. Oh, I do get Radiant?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we made it to where you could flavor it for that.
Eat. Let's go Radiant.
All right, we'll roll it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so let's see. So that's 11. Okay, plus 33 or 31.
42 Radiant.
42, doubled.
So the fight's over now, right?
No.
well, I still got my second Eldritch Full Blast that I just checked up on, so.
All right, roll that.
And I even triple checked to make
Oh,
sure
God.
the range was good on it. I'm gonna
Fuck!
There's another
Are y'all-
11 force damage.
Are y'all sure you didn't smash the window in the middle of the fucking day?
So are you sure he's not dead?
I mean, to be fair,
Add all this up.
we're taking up all the rage we built up with that last fight.
Okay, so what I can best describe as just a multicolored flash can be seen from those on the street outside as a bunch of different kind of magic hits this man all at once. The light finally dissipates. He's standing there, a little crispy, his body steaming, like smoke billowing out of his mouth, nose, and ears. Oh, that was actually good. Oh, okay. Let's go, Sam.
Oh, shit.
Damage did he just take? So
Bunch.
He took a shit ton.
We basically just set off a mini personalized nuke.
I can't believe I'm not
He took
finished.
116 points of damage just then.
Jesus Christ.
I'm shooting with 2 more Eldritch Blasts since it's my turn.
I'm on it.
It is. First one misses, second one hits.
2 damage. And that's my turn.
Alright. Quick and dirty, I like it. Jura,
Yeah.
you're up.
I think it was... What spot was it? Right there. I can get this close.
And here I was worried about time constraints.
Just the legendary chromatic orb. Just nuke
It finally hits.
to spectacular bastion.
Alright, well, I'm going to...
Mighty fucking blast.
I'm actually going to use Aura of Bloodlust on him. What? Oh, it's not supposed to be 12, it's supposed to be 14.
Yeah, just edit that later. So he needs a wisdom save versus a 13.
It's a 14.
He's definitely saving that.
Well, that's okay, it was just worth a shot.
Then you have a spear.
But you do notice he smiles almost gleefully as you attempt it at him, like he's impressed that you know how to do that.
And I will, do you have my lance, I can stab him with that.
That's true.
Get a stab at it.
17 will hit.
7.
7, 3, no.
And then, as bonus, I'll hit him with my tail. 13. You said won't hit?
It will not.
Okay. Well then, that's about all I can do at the moment.
Alright, next up is Sebastian's turn. And he is looking to fix what he couldn't before. And he misses again. Ayame. He's going to make sure she can actually still cast this. Make sure she has it perfect. And she does. So she's going to cast Guiding Bolt on him. For, what is it, 26 points of radiant damage. You watch Jura as over your right shoulder, this white, almost lightning bolt-like blast of energy comes up and completely just shreds his cloak. Like whatever semblance of like bat wings or whatever this thing could have turned into, it's completely friggin' shredded now, like it just went through a paper shredder.
I told you, she's a prodigy.
So it seems.
No.
I'm just gonna shoot another foxfire at him.
Alright. That'll miss.
Oh, damn. I finally missed. Oh shit. I don't really have anything else, though.
Oh, Kazad. This man is pretty much spewing blood at the mouth.
Do we believe in miracles?
I believe in magic in a young girl's heart.
Oh no, it misses.
I knew it was too good to be true.
We had 3 hit points left, Deadlock.
No!
But now it's his turn, so he benefits from vampiric healing.
You know what the worst part is? That was also my last chromatic orb.
You landed the one at least.
Well, I mean, unless I use a second level slot, in which case.
Come at me. Ow. It's not too bad. It hurts a little bit. That will still hit me.
His is a lot stronger.
That will hurt a lot.
Yeah, 9 piercing and 14 necrotic subtracted from your max. Which he restores.
See,
So now he's at.
Oh, I'm barely standing.
Hey Zach,
Yeah.
what's your armor class?
16.
16? I'll try cutting words.
Nope.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you notice as he actually gets a good bit of blood with that one bite, and you actually see his cloak start to reform around him.
Now then, how about we stop playing around and get serious?
Charia, go ahead. Can't hear you, AJ.
You know what?
I can
Now
hear
we
you now.
can.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Oh, well, I wasn't muted, so.
See,
I'm just gonna continue with the Eldritch Blast.
he's
The Toll of the Dead, but I don't know if he resists necrotic.
severely lowered my maximum HP.
Yeah.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, he's not a lesser vampire, he's an actual vampire.
He's a fuck mothering vampire.
Yes, he is.
That's a mess.
Yeah, 9 will whiff him.
16?
That is his armor class.
Okay. So...
Although we did say before the
Yeah,
benefit
defense.
goes to
Yeah.
to the defender, so no.
Right, I'm just gonna... I'm over here. Look more towards the altar.
Whiff him once, whiff him twice. Didn't hit, but damn it, looked nice.
As finger guns of purple lightning. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Jura, you're...
Alright, well, I'm gonna switch to my feather axe. Damn it.
Oh, matches.
If only I put my eyes in place. Sorry.
Hold on, I believe... Yes, I'll use my action surge. That'll actually be... Let's see, I haven't looked at this in so long, so it's hard to remember everything. One additional action on top of your regular action as possible bonus action. Feature... Okay. So Action surge will be the switching the weapon. That'll be my first attack, and then my second attack. Damn it! Wait. Hold on. I think I have something else for this. Yes, my superiority dice, which I have 4 of. I can roll a d8 and add it to my attack roll.
Alright.
Do it! Hey!
Ooh, that'll hit. That brings it up to what, 22?
Yes.
5 magical slashing.
God damn it. I think I only have 1 extra. Yeah, I only have 1 extra attack right now. Well, then I will go for the stab with my tail. As a bonus action.
And the tail will hit.
Hey!
I don't think it's missed once.
Yeah, that's kind of why I bet. It's like, yeah, it's gonna hit.
And 10, which is 5, but still.
Still good. And as your turn comes to a close, you see that toothy grin, like mouth dripping with blood, smile. Roll 1 more attack as he goes over to Ayame.
What am I? My tail or my axe?
Whatever your base weapon is equipped, so with your feather axe.
Damn it.
Nope. 12 will miss.
Get away from the child!
He was a little too quick getting away. But yeah, now he's over there. And now it's Sebastian's turn. He's gonna come up and is not gonna take too kindly to that.
How about you leave the girl alone?
Oh, there it is. And he's gonna hit. So, those closest to him, you see a little light flashing around in his hands. And he goes, courtesy of Mel. For 6 rate.
I think he's barely standing, if I remember correctly.
Well,
He healed off of you.
Yeah, he regenerated.
Yeah, but
Normally they can't do, but if he gets hit by radiant or fire, it's supposed to put a pin in that, but there's one thing special about him.
Or ritual.
No, but you'll be happy to know he was only able to forego that once. Now it's Ayame's turn. She's looking to conserve her spells, so she's gonna... Oh, she's gonna miss. Thalia, your turn.
+6 to hit. Nice.
Alright, well, he's still in range, so. We'll try this again.
Wait, you said with Watchfire?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've already
okay.
done the measurement, Deadlock.
Okay. No, it was just weird. I just found it weird that.
she's closer than you are.
Yeah, it feels weird because it looks like we're the same distance.
That'll hit. 15 fire, not bad at all. So yeah, you've burnt again, like most of his cloak is gone. He's bleeding from multiple places. Is that your turn?
Yeah, so Deadlock, finish him off.
But
Please.
before you do,
What?
he uses his. And a 19 will unfortunately hit Ayame.
No, the child.
So why does he get to go?
Legendary action.
Oh.
So yeah, he basically like takes a nice chunk out of her.
We're not done yet.
Oh, Zod, now it's your turn.
Okay, I've had about enough of it. Okay, let's look at this real quick. You know what? Let's see, where is it? It's time to drown a man.
Oh shit.
He's gonna take either all of that or half of that, depending if he succeeds.
That was almost max damage. You got 3 8s and 3.
Well, he's still taking 13 damage.
He looks just as beat up now as when that combination of spells exploded in his face. He's got 3 left, Deadlock.
Unfortunately, that was my one action I could do at this point.
But he did take radiant damage courtesy of Sebastian, so he cannot heal again this turn. I mean, he can with a bite, but... A bludgeoning against Sebastian. All the while, he seems to be cursing under his breath at Sebastian using that, a radiant weapon against him. But when he goes to bite, Sebastian is able to get out of the way.
Looking like a drowned bat right now.
Charia, it is your turn.
Alright, you said he's like at 3 health?
He's got pretty much nothing left.
You know, how do I actually get rid of that thing?
It should be a clear thing.
Yeah, so if you just drag select and then press delete.
Thank you.
How far am I from I'm gonna be cheeky since we got 1.5 million turns before. I'm gonna.
Assuming he doesn't go for another legendary action.
He only gets so many of those. Like that's the big thing is he doesn't have a huge pool of them. He only
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like
3.
he's went through 2 of them already.
Probably. I think he went through 3 of them actually.
Vampires have 3, and they re-up at the start of each turn.
Oh.
Do they re-up? I thought they were limited.
Nope, they re-up.
So again, assuming...
You gotta hit him first.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rush him, and, I want to put my fangs to use.
Alright.
And so I'm gonna attempt to bite him with my fangs. Did I put that down? Yeah. And I believe I have advantage because we're ganging up on him.
You'd have to flank him.
Yeah, you're not flanking him then.
No.
If only he went to the right a bit.
But with that, he is going to expend 2 of those actions to try and take another chunk out of Sebastian.
And
And this
I'm...
one's gonna hit.
No, it isn't. Cutting words. Come
It's
on.
failed so far.
You've gotten 2 nat 1s on this. Surely this next one has to be better.
Drago, shut up.
It's a 2!
It was better!
Sebastian's AC is 12.
Wow. I thought he'd have higher.
How somehow I have better AC?
We need to buy Sebastian a better... Guys, we're putting together a pool of money to give Sebastian better clothes.
Man, we'll just
I thought
not.
we were just gonna put a commission on that.
I mean, yeah, we can. Either way.
Alright, Jura.
Move right here. Now I'm flanking him.
Yes, you are.
Did he also heal from that?
He did.
Not
Take it.
now.
Yeah, he healed by the 10 necrotic damage that he took out.
Alright.
I am so glad that chromatic orb happened earlier.
Yeah, that made this significantly easier.
Oh, just gonna go for it. Damn it.
Misses.
That's okay. Superiority dice. I have 4 of them, and I've used 1 so far.
Alright.
Damn it.
16.
Hi.
Nope.
Hey.
Jura, as you're swinging, you hear Boudreaux mutter under his breath, like as his tongue gracefully passes over his lips. I know his blood.
We gotta get. Damn it. Another superiority dice. There we go.
Finish him!
6 magical slashing.
7 health left.
Bonus action for the tail. Damn it.
The first one missing.
No, that's all I can do.
And he uses his last legendary to hit Sebastian again. He seems to be whipped into a slight battle frenzy after having bitten Sebastian. but it's Sebastian's turn.
I think that's kill.
That is. So jabs it right into Boudreaux's chest, and in an explosion of black mist, you see his body start to contort and writhe around, almost like inflating like a balloon, and then
Well.
his body travels over. He's effectively unconscious, and the mist slams into a coffin.
We should,
Let's stake him.
yeah, we should take care of that.
So how do we permanently kill him?
You need to. Oh, wrong one. You need to expose a vampire to sunlight when they are in this state, like in this near death after they've been exposed. If they're exposed, or after they've been defeated, if they're exposed to sunlight while they're recuperating, they will die.
So stake him, break the ceiling, and go away. And when the sun rises, they die.
More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
They would be defenseless against the sunlight if you did that to them.
I mean, I'm gonna ask Garen if she wants them personally, since we've literally got them completely defenseless now.
Well, we should actually do the staking part first.
Yep. Stake him first.
Stake first.
Want to be known, I was on 5 health, by the way. I've nearly died almost twice in this one session alone.
But yeah. I guess I'll go over and stake him.
Sebastian has the stakes.
Yeah, Sebastian has it.
Yeah. So Sebastian. Sebastian.
I didn't see him
Very
doing anything
accurate
for
right now. Like he just got the shit beaten out of him. But he leans down.
Okay. Here we are.
Hands you a stake.
Let me do one over for you.
I think we need a vacation after this one, guys.
Vacation would be bad. No
I
more
don't know about
vampires,
y'all, but I
please.
didn't take any damage.
You hiding in the corner over there.
Fuck you.
You guys
And,
played it. You guys played it smart with the Thalia stealthing while everyone else took a short rest. Because that fucking saved you.
Well, we were trying to find a way around it because we could. If we went up too soon, we were all going to get destroyed. If we went up too late, we were all going to get destroyed by 3 of them.
Yeah, y'all played it smart.
Yep.
So
And I would've probably,
yeah, you roll a perception with advantage now that you're right up on him.
Alright. Thank you, me.
Yes. That's fine. It's pretty fucking obvious. On his chest, you see the brooch that Kiri told you about, but it's got a little more. Like I guess referring to the thing in our place. The brooch looks like bat wings, and then they go down to a point. The vision that Gearing showed didn't say anything about a second little hoop of a red stone dangling from it. And as you're looking at this thing, it rings familiar in your mind, specifically the pulsing of the red energy off of this rock.
I think you got out for a bit there.
He was doing the pulsing sound.
Yeah, the heartbeat noise.
Oh, I couldn't really hear it, but
I'm going to stake him. And I'm gonna step away from it for a second.
Yeah, you slide the stake in, his body begins to gray out, the blood in his veins begins to harden, and you hear a crackling noise.
Alright. I'll take a step back from that though. Yeah, no, she wasn't expecting to hear that from a stone, but you're like, just give me 1 second, guys. You guys all take a rest. I'm gonna. So I'll go. I guess Luke.
Okazad, Okazad has a direct line of sight to it. Roll me a perception as well, Deadlock.
Alrighty then.
Even with a 9, yeah, not only is this stone familiar to you, it is unpleasantly familiar to you.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Isn't this the thing we pulled out of that water elemental?
Investigation.
what are you talking about now?
as we all gather up right on top of it.
I mean, now we're all curious that he presumably said that aloud.
Oh, you got a 20.
Yeah, so Thalia, it's a more refined, almost polished version of it, but yes, it looks like the same kind of stone that was inside Kulakon.
I could have sworn I broke that thing.
You did break
This is
that.
a different one.
No, I know. I'm saying that as Jura.
So there's more of these.
Oh, no one touch it, just in case. Last time we touched it, and she's gonna look over to Okazad.
He puts his hands up in the fence and like backs away from it like a bit.
Yeah.
I strength to pull it off.
With a 14, yeah, you managed to like grip it by the little hoop that it's on. You break it off the rest of the brooch, no problem.
Last time I was able to touch this thing, nothing happened to me. I'll hold it again.
Yep,
This is
you
still
are-
a bit of a concern, though.
You are in no way magically inclined, so I believe you're the only person in this room who can safely touch that.
Just hold it out, just dangle it out in front of me for a second. I need to make a call while looking at this.
Maybe. Alright. I don't know if that's do we need to show this off? The last time we got that.
Do we need to show it?
Last time we did that, that caused some problems.
It's his brooch, but it's
Brooch. I'll keep this part.
fairly obvious that there's a second hoop on it that wasn't on his brooch before.
Then take the hoop off.
I say we
How-
just break it.
How long ago did he say this brooch was, like, as he showed it to you?
Kieran showed it to me of a recent memory of him.
And how long ago was that?
I didn't ask, but now I've got more questions.
Yeah, you have to assume that it would have been fairly recent.
This is a concern. Where did he get this?
Like at the very least, before he left her crew.
Yeah.
You're hard to hear.
I don't like this one bit.
But
At the bottom of the ocean, they can expect it to be rare. Why do we have another one here so shortly after?
Well, maybe there's a bigger rock.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can I be heard?
you're still
Still
quiet.
pretty quiet.
Yeah, I don't know what you did, but you did something.
Yeah, that's probably confusing, but I can see you heard at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna call Kieran up.
Alright. You get gear in on your headphone.
I call a codec call. The job's done.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I've been slightly better, but the job is done. Well, mostly. He's laying here staked.
Oh, that's certainly good news. I knew I'd be wrong.
If you don't mind me asking, when was the last time you actually saw his brooch?
That would have been around the time he left. I'd say a couple of weeks ago.
Weeks?
Yeah.
Who to think of it? It was right around the same time old Isaac was complaining about undead problem.
That seems a little too coincidental.
All of this is too coincidental.
So, out of character, do you guys mind if I tell her? Because this seems really coincidental and seems like it might be related to things. Especially since it might relate to League's undead problems he had.
I don't hear any objections.
At this point, I'm not even sure what to make of this anymore.
Yeah, I was like, Thalia's just kind of like, okay. You're talking to a random vampire? Okay.
I'm talking to Kieran, the Pirate Lord.
Yeah, and you can hear her in your head, they can. So, as far as everyone else is concerned, Charia just started talking to herself.
Well, there's been
Can we
addition
Can we
to...
roll anything to know anything about Garen? Like,
History, yeah.
We have met her once.
Sort of.
No, actually.
No.
Oh yeah, technically we haven't met her.
oh, no, I don't know anything about her, so I don't trust her.
You get history with 15.
Oh, true.
Yeah, because you're old as fuck. But you know her as the Pirate Lord of Crescent Cove, and they call her the Queen of the South Sea. You know that she's a vampire, and you know that Crescent Cove is kind of like a haven for undead of all kinds. Vampires, liches, zombies, like sentient skeletons, gargoyles, anything that would kind of be ostracized in normal, upstanding society can find belonging over there.
So nothing to promote trust or distrust, just kind of a blank.
Right. She's a pirate lord like League. You assume with that comes her own personal agenda. But League seems to trust her, or at the very least is willing to work with her.
Okay, then Thalia will have no opinion otherwise, for or otherwise. She won't stand in the way.
The only negative thing you've heard is Gar referred to her as aloof. Like she handles her own agenda and kind of says fuck off to whenever the pirate lords are doing stuff together.
Okay, well, yeah, that'll still just keep Thalia right in the middle. She won't be for or against.
Well, there was something we noticed. Valjean had said that he'd grown stronger recently, and we think we might have found why.
Alright, what's that then?
Well, if you can see through my eyes, then... well, this brooch has been modified with a rather potent magical amplifying rock.
Is this similar to that one that old Scales was talking about?
Seems to be, but different. Refined?
Is there a way that you can safely transport this?
Yes, we have a good friend here, and I'm gonna pat Jura on the shoulder. He is non-magical, so it does not seem to do anything to him.
Alright. I'll see about arranging one of my non-magical affiliates to try and get it.
And then the question comes to, shall we just break the ceiling and watch him burn to dust, or...
If you have the means and the manpower, I'm sure the Queen will want to punish him personally.
Alright. I'll see what we can do.
Tell me, were there others there with him?
Well, besides Valjean, there were two more, but they didn't pose a problem.
That's you.
Good to know. And Valjean?
He agreed to stay out of the way and did as such, as he did not want, well, in my wording at least, wanted to choose life. Should be have won.
Sounds like him. But yes, if you have the means, and if they're already stable, I would kindly ask you to close up those coffins and bring them somewhere where they can adequately address them and gun.
Now we'll see what we can do. But that is all I have to report, and we'll be out of here as soon as we can.
The efforts of you and your companions will be rewarded. Make no mistake of that, my dear.
And with that, I bid you adieu.
The image leaves your head.
Alright, so... she seems just about as interested in the magical rock as we are afraid of that thing, or rather worried that there's more of them out there. Sure, she'd like you to hold on to it until then, and if we can, and we have the manpower to spare, she would prefer to get all three of these in their coffins back home.
Well, I can carry at least one of them. They're in their coffin. I can carry two of them if we take them out of the coffin.
And only come back to the coffin if they get too damaged, so... Might as well
And
keep them in
inside the coffin, they are safe from sunlight.
The question is, how do we carry him up a ladder?
Well, we do have we'll have to find a way out here that way, won't we?
Well, we can get the crewmen to help us too. Like I said, I can carry at least one back with us now.
Thalia, you remember the rubble behind Boudreaux's coffin is more than likely, or was at one point, a passageway to the outside.
We can just blast a hole through that rubble.
That works too.
We have the
Do
magic.
you have a means of doing that?
We'll probably have to head back and grab some stuff.
Sebastian steps forward.
I've got one more fireball in me if you need.
You can give it a shot.
Let's move this one out of the way before we actually do anything.
Well, of course. So I'll do.
Yes, you may want to get the fang out of the way.
Do you want my strengths or athletics? What do you want to do to move them?
Athletics to move the coffin.
I will assist.
Alright, would have been with advantage, but 17 is more than enough. You managed, I'll say, move him over here.
Alright.
And let me go ahead and burn his last level 3.
What do you think? Do you think we should seal these shut in the meantime, just in case the stakes happen to come loose?
Definitely.
Meanwhile, with a mighty whoosh,
Where was that damage before?
he was holding on to his last fireball just in case.
Then, to be fair, we were also stacked.
Oh, true. Fireball, not firebolt.
Yeah, he wasn't going to use a fireball when all of you were.
Literally on top of him.
Yeah.
He could have used.
It's a wide area of effect.
He could have used it when we nuked him. Well, when you guys nuked him.
But yes, avoiding the obvious implications of area of effect now outside of battle, he does manage to blast the rubble mostly out of the way. You might have to kick aside a couple of larger stones, but you can now safely climb over this pile and out the door.
No, we got our exit now. Seal up their coffins, and I'm gonna go yell at Valjean for a little bit.
Do you have anything to seal their coffins with right now?
You could just close them, and the lids will stay on unless you physically lift them off. If you want to hold them in place, the ship has deck nails that you can use.
Well, I have some rope we can tie around them. Just to.
There's also that. How long is the rope?
I have full 50.
Oh, then yeah, that should be able to, at the very least, put a small knot over all three of them.
Yep. Just
What
to.
are you looking for?
Just
What are
to.
you looking for, Thalia?
Anything? Can I just investigate this area?
I was gonna say, why are you even asking her? She looks for everything.
Hey, at least she's consistent.
Yep.
You said yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys keep looking around for stuff and get ready to move them. I'm gonna go let Valjean know that it is done.
Alright, so with the 20 in investigation, you notice, first thing you notice is the statue holding a red flame in one hand, a blue in the other. That's interesting to you. On this altar is the body of a rather unfortunate young male human, presumably one who got caught by the vampires fairly recently. It looks like he's been bled out within the last half a day or so.
Can I investigate that body?
Well, let him finish first.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what Thalia is doing. The body is adorned in probably middle-class robes. You assume this person is not necessarily a field or a dock worker, but most certainly not a noble, so possibly a guardsman or a knight squire. The altar he's on appears to be just that, just a stone altar with used to be a polished wood surface, now it's covered in bloodstains. And there appears to be a small drawer in between it and the statue on the side that you're on.
What's in the drawer?
You open the drawer and you find the robes that a bishop or a high-ranking member of the clergy would adorn themselves with.
I'll take it.
You now have the robes of a bishop of a priest of hell. That is Hel.
Okay. Nothing else about the statue?
It's just a statue of the goddess of life and death. She holds life in one hand, death in the other. So it's pretty straightforward. Most cities and most of the port towns you've been to have at least some visage of her in most cemeteries, mausoleums, anywhere where death is acknowledged.
Okay. And there's nothing else to loot around here? These are just columns?
Yeah, those are columns holding up that eventually turn into arches that converge on the center of the ceiling, and then in between them is that stained glass.
Okay. And if that's all I can loot, I'm done.
All right. Then, if that is the case, it's been about 3 hours, so we can call it here. MJ, if you don't mind having your conversation with Valjean next time.
That's fine. It also gives me time to plan things with you.
That is true. So there you go. You guys have effectively cleared Chapter 3. So I guess technically that'll entitle you all to a level up after this session as well.
Hooray! So we're leveling up now for next time, or
Yes, go ahead and do that now for next time, and then we can flavor later, like why you feel stronger after the encounter or something.
I have a very good reason.
But yes, Boudreaux was the end of chapter boss. Him and his little vampirates. So
I will do all my little leveling stuff off screen so people can be a little surprised at what I'm going to do. Forget what I get at level 6. I don't think I get much.
you're a
usually
fighter,
other
so-
classes that do.
Yeah, you're a fighter though, so you get more stuff crammed into your level ups
Early
than
game.
most other classes.
Especially the early game.
Yeah, like
Extra
I
attack,
think level 6 is when I don't know, I gotta see. I just don't remember.
Because I know for sorcerers, it's when they get some added stuff from their subclasses.
I know I have like myself kind of mapped out for what I want to do. Let me see. 6th level. Oh, it's ability score improvement. All right. Oh yes, this is one of the ones I've been waiting for.
I think you get 1 or 2 more of those than other classes.
I think I got 2 more than others, and I have all that planned out. I just want to know. I didn't know if that was this level or next level.
Either way, there's that done and dusted. So if there's nothing else,
I got nothing else.
I got
Alright.
Nope.
then we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
later.